Design that bitch. It's gonna be fabulous. So you're thinking used for sleeping? No.
And, oh my fucking! Oh Jesus!
Nah. Oh God. No. What?
It lasts for 14 hours.
Yeah, duh.
So
I have myself a house.
Not to mention, you can block off any area. If there's enemies that you don't want to fucking deal with, you just put a tiny hut in front of them, and they can't move it. They can't go around it. They just have to live with it for 14 hours.
Also, heads up, Raptor, eggplant.
Alrighty, eggplant.
He's marrying my tiny hut.
Eggplants all around.
Alrighty. Good evening, everyone. I'm Staz, and I'm the GM for tonight, and we're monkeys spinning monkeys right now. Last time you guys were here, we did a little quickie one-off. Got a little flashback. They had a little too much to drink, honestly. But they're okay now. Except Biz, who's not here. Kaylin is not here, but Biz is blind, so that's fine.
Yep, Biz is blind, so we're just gonna lock him up in his room for a little while and send F. Mara in there to go pray and heal them.
Yeah, because that's how prayer works.
Apparently.
Anyway, you guys introduce yourselves by all means.
I mean,
everyone's Jim Lee.
Cleric, isn't it? Hi, I'm Dirk.
No.
Playing Dana.
I'm Jim.
I'm Leo.
And I am Nkix playing Truth.
And I'm Jim Lee, the GM.
Screw you, I'm Jim Lee. Stop it.
I'm
There's
Dirk
only room
Dan.
for one dwarf god.
Anyway, let's take ourselves over back to where we once were. Back at it again at Sidlick's Mansion. Beep boop boop boop.
Ah, yes, the bread dragon.
I thought you said the blood dragon. I'm like, oh, what?
We think it's all about bread. You are not Jim Lee. You shush.
At least it's not the bad dragon.
I have no
a
comments.
bad dragon?
Don't fall for that bait, Dan.
Yeah, just don't worry about it. Just Google search it. Make sure you
Dan,
turn
don't
off
fall
safe
for the
search.
bait.
Go to Google Images, turn off safe search, and do it. Don't worry about it.
Wait, what bait?
It's just as safe as doing the same thing, but typing in Bible Black. It's not going to kill you. It's just going to mentally scar you forever and wish that these events had never transpired.
Oh.
Anyway, you guys want to do anything while you're here?
Well,
Any questions?
Xana's going to be doing like what I told you before, what he would be doing. He will be moving the rug that's in the middle over to the corner. And then he will be throwing down that bearskin rug in the middle of the room, putting a pillow on it.
No, so you just gotta imagine that's there because I don't feel the need to do that right now.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just saying like that's what Xana's doing.
I feel the need.
So Holland's
need
gonna
to
be
see.
sleeping on the bedroll over in the corner over here now.
Can I figure out what this damn brooch is?
Alright, roll that arcane knowledge or that craft item.
I want this fucking brooch. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I want it.
And I'll tell you what it is if you roll good. I think that was lower than the last time you rolled that.
I think it was lower than the last time I rolled.
You still don't know what it does.
I am throwing a hissy fit.
I'm pretty sure. Wait.
We had time
Ink-
to prepare a spell.
Identify key.
I mean, I do have Identify. I don't have it right
full
now.
rest, all that stuff.
Yeah, just. Do you have Identify?
I do not.
Alright, I guess I'm switching out a level 1 spell right now.
Okay. Well, you feel a wiggling sensation in your ear.
Is it Wayo?
Yeah, well.
Ugh.
Did you get pregnant?
No, this is all your guys' fault.
Remember, kids, this is what happens when you have ear sex. Don't do it.
Or do?
I'm a
Stop it.
spell to just
Get some
wallbang
help.
myself with this.
You know what that wiggling means. You know where you need to go.
I don't want to go there though. We've got nothing done this entire. Beam me up, Scotty.
You?
Is Wayo getting told plot?
Probably.
Silik smiles at you.
This freaking music with this more than
It's
likely
so good.
uncomfortable, silly situation, or not. Silly
Well,
situation,
it's meant to be intimidating,
serious
but
situation.
Wayo just doesn't care anymore. So it's like meant to be really intimidating and like threatening,
You know
and Wayo's
what?
just like, yeah, fuck this
During
place.
this entire conversation, where I was gonna try to maintain a handstand.
Okay. Silik is clapping for you, commending you for
What is that, acrobatics?
Yeah.
It sounds like a acrobat.
There we go.
Yeah, that's good for a good 5 rounds.
You limber fucking dog. I don't have any. Okay, I do have. I'm like, do I have any skill that's plus 13? I'm like, oh
You're
yeah.
a wet noodle. You're knowledge noodle.
Yeah. I'm Decker Kane, sir.
The soul stone.
That's literally the entire purpose of this character. A bunch of knowledge can't do shit.
Alrighty.
Hey.
So Silik looking at in on you, how you're maintaining your stance. He mentions to you that we have problems.
Surprise, surprise.
He's very shocked in the aspect of how can you have all the knowledge in the world and still lose 2 artifacts after gaining one of them.
Squid Girl gets around a lot.
Regardless, you should be good enough to handle that mess. And did I choose the wrong champions?
I mean, Buzz Sausage was the one who was supposed to give you the thing, and she failed to do that, so we didn't lose the first one.
Well, either way. How's the blood dragon? I mean, the bread dragon going?
I go back in, there's a blood dragon.
What?
Why is that a thing? Kick, stop.
I found the thing.
No.
Alrighty, well,
And luckily, no one that's watching the stream will know what we just saw.
I mean, I can fix
My
it.
eyes!
No, you will not.
I just get to do it out of spite. Anyway. So again, Silik looks at you. Silik, well, hopefully you can fix the situation, or I won't be able to hold up my end of the deal. Capiche?
Whale gives you a smile while standing, which looks like a frown. Yay, big signals.
Also, he points over to the table.
I'm going to give you guys some souls. You're going to go into town. You're going to buy some equipment. Understood?
Yay!
Are they like in jars or are they like?
Why don't you
Are
look
you
at the
asking-
table?
I mean, well, like, are the souls in jars? Are they like? Are they just there, floating?
They look like pills.
a very poor choice in word. Where I was gonna take them?
Alright, you have about 300,000 souls compressed into 2 little pills.
That's a lot of souls! Oh no, the children of the Cabbage Patch are gonna come after us.
Way was very tempted to eat one of them and see what happens.
Oh my god. You'll live longer than Xana.
Don't expect to turn into Ermac or Shang Tsung now.
Oh jeez.
Oil becomes telepath.
I'm thinking like you develop some sort of terminal illness from eating a soul. Bleh.
Friggin' whale eats one, just all of a sudden, just galaxy eyes. Hold on, actually here, I think I've got something for this.
Okay, I guess Whale's gonna start cartwheeling out of the door, if that's all there is.
One more thing.
Here we go. That happened.
Be wary when you are in town. And make sure not to flash around your hand, if you catch my meaning.
Whale's just gonna stare at him.
Alrighty, well, good luck out there. And make sure to come back. Ta-ta.
Cartwheel time.
How has that guy not got fed up with your crap?
I like to think that we're his only hope.
That's a lot sadder for him than it should be.
I mean, he's
Like, I
got
feel like
butt
he-
sausage. He seems capable.
Except they actually lost one of the things they were supposed to get.
I mean, actually, if it's anybody's fault, it's actually his. She gave the horns to him. She put them on his freaking desk, and then they just disappeared overnight.
Well, if it's anyone's fault in reality, it's Jimly's fault. His hands got a little greedy.
Are you talking about my orb?
I am talking about your fucking orb. Well, technically it's you and Whale. It's a collaborative.
Wayo's the one who fucking took my fucking orb. That's my child, sir. That was my fucking child.
You can't possibly believe that at this point because you just saw a past version of that. Wait a minute, no, you didn't. Never mind.
He wasn't
You
there.
I didn't- I didn't
still
see
totally
shit.
can. Yep, my bad. Right, we're good.
Alrighty, so I can
And
say
everything
this
would have been great.
was, BML, not BML, BLD fucking skull time.
Yes, maybe it can give me a magnifying glass so I can figure out what the fuck this brooch does.
It doesn't fix your blindness.
Fuck you, I'll wear my spectacles. It makes me see.
What kind of like brooch is it? Let's see here. Someone gave me a dragon amulet. I forget.
I gave you the dragon amulet, and I got a brooch. That's it. So I got 3 items in there. One of them was the dragon amulet, which I couldn't fucking use, so I gave to you. I then got the brooch, and then I got this awesome belt. My belt is amazing.
Yes. Does anyone else want to go to the BLD skull?
Whale's gonna go to the skull, and Whale's gonna request more pills.
Does that work? Hold on. Does that work?
The
I mean,
skull- the skull is
possibly.
The skull is looking at you in horror as you're demanding for it to consume all life in the area.
And the party wipes.
Wayo needs more souls for the soul throne. Wait.
No.
Wait!
No.
Wayo's going to the room.
No.
Wayo's going to his room. Wayo's going
Do
to his
not
room.
feed them to the dragon.
I'm gonna. Can I follow him as he runs off with his idea?
Sure, shoot the shit, yeah.
I mean, since I'm the only one who's here and saw this.
I imagine you just saw Wayo like looking at the skull, and then his eyes just widen.
I could tell that something was up.
I knew. As soon as he said wait the first time, I already had the thought, and I knew when I heard wait, I'm like, no crap, he's thought of it.
I'm
I'm
going
gonna-
to feed the bread dragon.
Do not do it.
Don't worry, I'm only burning my half.
There's only 2 pills!
Oh my god.
And it's not just your half. There's
Do I?
us.
What pills do you have there, friend? What are you doing? Is your dragon sick?
Wayo nods.
God, I forgot he's not gonna talk to me.
Wait, roll for bluff. Roll for freaking not
Insight.
Not insight in this. It's detect
Sense motive.
motive or yeah, that's it. Sense motive.
Oh, that's not gonna be great.
I mean, I would say, the dragon probably is sick. Sickens me.
Ha!
Oh shit! Is he telling the truth? Do I believe? Do I believe the dragon's sick?
I
Well,
don't
it doesn't
know,
look like a
actually.
normal fucking dragon to you, does it now?
I am taken aback at this weird fox person's obsession with this piece of at this point is it moldy bread.
Very
It is.
moldy bread, yes.
It is alive and moving though.
I am also
means
very
nothing.
pissed that he took my orb.
Stuck it
As
in
it
the
stares
aisle.
at you with its
So
galaxy
I'm gonna
eyes.
sit here in a corner and just drink and watch this.
Oh god.
I feed the bread dragon.
Alright, you're gonna have to give me a moment.
Oh.
I'm gonna cast message to everybody else in the party. And you all should come in here to Wayo's room. This bitch is weird. He's feeding a dragon some pills.
He's feeding
Can we
dragons
respond
some
to that, or do we just hear?
You can whisper and receive whispered replies, so you can reply. Yeah, as long as they're all within 170 feet of me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Are you
I'm
sending one out to everyone in the?
Well,
in the
I could
fucking
do it
mansion,
up to
or-
seven. I could do it up to 7 creatures. So I'm sending it to the people I actually have saved me from dying. So basically, Dirk and Truth and the blind person. And then I apologize.
So not Upmera, not the witch.
Oh
not
no, I don't trust any of it. And then I want to immediately start laughing at the fact that I told Biz to come see something.
Biz, you
Jesus.
hear stuttering around in the other room, but Biz cannot find the doorknob.
Great, awesome.
Wayo taps Jimmy in the shoulder and points to the hole in the wall that Wayo made.
Why is there a hole in the wall? Why? Is it in the ground?
No,
No, it's-
it can. There's a hole in between Biz and Wayo's.
Oh, alright. Alright. Are you one of those guys that get off on watching people? You know what? I'm not gonna.
No, Viz is one of those guys.
Great.
Good old memes.
Truth groggily came down the hallway because I was
So-
trying to nap. I will be getting no closer to that disgusting thing.
Derek, you getting in the room?
I mean, I would at least go to the doorway.
Smart choice.
Like, I would at least get to the doorway, just like, the heck does he mean pills?
I just imagine Jim was just sitting on his bed, just drinking and laughing at everything that's going. So as he's doing this weird science experiment around, I'm just smoking and getting drunk, laughing at it.
Give me one moment. So you popped one pill into its mouth, correct?
Yeah, just one.
Alrighty. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna move you guys out of the room very quickly.
Scientifically and magically speaking, I don't think that has any kind of internal digestive system. So, I don't think putting anything in its mouth will matter.
It is magical. It is magical. It's been giving life by magic, and it's now consuming souls. So
What do you?
I'm
It's
assuming-
alive.
How are you defining
It is
consume
alive.
souls? I can animate a door and make it crunch around one of those pills as well. It's not consuming anything.
Alrighty. You hear a loud cracking sound as you see that the dragon is becoming more than just bread, as you start seeing it calcify.
Nutty.
You know, I never killed a dragon before.
And there's
We're
your
defensively
dragon.
red dragon.
As
I really
it
wish I
speaks
was
in
a paladin
1,000
right now.
souls, or 150,000 souls coursing through its body.
Did I just create like an alchemist?
I think you just created our new boss.
I think you just made a bone dragon.
I like to think there's like one little small remnant of small bread on top of it.
And you can still see the orb for eyes.
Motherfucker.
Oh, and it works.
Yeah, that fucker's big now. You can
So,
technically say your room is a wreck.
Wasn't it
Xana's-
always a wreck though? Let's be
yeah,
honest.
Xana's just going to look at this thing and be like, please tell me someone has detect evil, because I don't have it, but by God, that thing is giving me all kinds of bad vibes.
I think
It
I'm
starts
detecting
cooing
that
at
it lets
Whale.
Whale gives it a big hug.
It lifts the whale up with its head.
and
I
then
write
he
it.
was eaten.
Can I cast Unnatural Lust of the Bone Dragon?
Oh, Jesus Christ, it's gonna bone you to death, literally.
I mean, I think the answer is yes.
If you want to shoot that shot, go for it.
No, it doesn't make you do it. It just makes you compelled to kiss and caress another. I was just gonna make it give Wayo some love.
It already is, though.
Oh, did it kiss him? Oh, then no.
No, it's cooing.
Oh, that's weird. I put my Unnatural Lust spell back in my pocket.
Alrighty, well, there's that bit. Yeah.
Are we just gonna let this? So it's our friend, right?
As far as you can tell, yeah. It hasn't tried to eat whale.
I cast message to everybody that's not Wayo. I think we should
Okay.
kill this thing.
I can create it a house if you want to put it out in the court. I can make it a house.
Whale raises his arms up in agreement.
I mean, it just sinks a level 3 spell every day, but I can totally maintain a house for it.
It's a giant dog house.
It's a 20-foot radius. I'm gonna make it a fucking some big old little kennel for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 20 feet. This thing is 20 by 20.
How do we get it out?
It doesn't
Okay,
fit in the room, let
squeeze through the
alone
hallway.
how.
I would hate to have to suggest it. I'm pretty sure it can't fit down this hallway, but it could always punch a hole in the wall.
There's already a hole in the wall behind it.
Good news, there's already a hole in the wall behind it. It can just go through that. It can just
We should still try to put it back in here.
Anyway,
Whale, Wayo's gonna hand Jim Lee the rest of the other pill.
Okay. I put it in my pocket and remember not to ever eat it or feed it to food.
Wait. Okay. So Xana's seeing that's like, okay, that's a pill. Why did it do? What are these pills? Wow!
I tell Wayo to ride his magic dragon to the courtyard. I'm gonna go to it and make a house for it.
Continuing the message.
Wayo rides the magic dragon to the courtyard.
I feel like I must remind you, we're in a land of demons. This thing was made from an evil object and then was just fed souls. I think.
Well, you don't know its souls.
Do we not know its souls?
No, we do not. We just know he was fed on a pill.
I
That's
only
small
smell a pill. I don't know what's in the pill that Wayo just gave me, but I just know that it created that, so I put it in my pocket and just make sure I don't touch it.
Okay.
I like how Wayo's just in possession of a lot of really sus items at this point in the game.
Yeah,
So let me rephrase that. This thing was made by an evil object, and now looks even eviler. We need to kill this. We cannot release this on the world when we go back.
You receive a whisper back. For once, me and you agree on something. Truth.
For
I
once,
mean,
think
it
we agree
doesn't
a lot.
seem evil.
It-
I don't think it's evil. I think we should keep it.
I think assuming is pretty easy to do in the demon realm. I mean, let me just tell you.
I think we should keep it. Wayo, what do you think? Should we keep it?
Wayo and the dragon are probably already in the courtyard right now.
I'm gonna walk to the courtyard then and make it a house.
Too bad I don't have the angelic blood feet.
The dragon is in the courtyard now.
Oh wow, wafting breeze. Oh, getting rid of all that moldy bread smell. Now everything just smells like fire and brimstone. And moldy bread.
Wait, does it mean that the bread dragon doesn't smell like moldy bread anymore, but death?
Probably.
Well, it's best not to ask questions you don't want to know the answer to.
Oh wait, shit.
I mean,
We never
we
answered
kinda
this.
have to.
About my improved familiar.
Mhm.
Alright. Someone gonna be able to help me with getting it?
Oh, you talking to them or me?
You.
What are we trying to help? What?
They can't help
yeah,
me.
dude.
I have no currency, and like replacing my familiar costs money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can do that. There's someone that available that can do that.
Once we figure out that the pill is souls and that's currency and that we have to go into town and find people to do that crap and we just lost.
Well,
half
I
of
don't
it.
need someone. I guess need materials that cost the amount that is whatever that is.
Yeah, that's fine. No worries. I got a guy.
All right.
Well, I got a
Uh,
person. Claudia
is
looks
Buck-
at you guys and she's like, "Do I even have to ask?"
okay, is butt sausage actually out here?
Yeah. She heard the loud crack. She sees the giant hole. She's concerned.
It's like a scene in Harry Potter. It's like, why is there every time something happens, there's always you three, but it's just Wayo and the dragon.
Well, I would say what was potentially a very minor problem looks to have grown to a far larger problem.
Define.
I mean, if you want to take a look at the hole over in that room over there, I think you'll get the picture.
Jim Lee sent everybody a message that that Wayo was feeding his bread dragon a pill.
Not every. Oh yeah, I just asked to some of you guys, not everybody.
She slaps her fucking forehead. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh hey, you're doing that too.
Me and Wayo are gonna walk past her probably and go see the bread dragon in the courtyard, right?
Yep.
Do you have?
We claim no responsibility for what happened.
Well,
It's
if anything, it'll be a great asset to Silic.
I'm not sure about that.
is that thing evil? I have to know. That thing does not look good.
Depends who's raising it. Honestly, if it was trained for evil, it would have been nurtured for evil.
I mean, Wayo's air quotes raising it, but
Then it's gonna be goofy and stupid.
I don't think
You
this is
should
a
be
nature
fine.
versus nurture thing. This was created by an evil magical Adam.
that's true. I mean, look at him.
Oh my- Wait, I just realized something.
He's a good
So
guy.
the orb was containing Squid Girl. So if the dragon eats Squid Girl, does she become contained within the dragon?
No.
Who knows?
We
the
already know
Squid
the answer
Girl
to that
could
because she's already
Produce
out.
darkness and
Yeah, but can she get back in? No, that is a
Or is she controlling the
living
dragon?
creature. No, that's silly. We know that for sure.
Why would it be Silic?
because he's the one that brought it to life.
Yeah. Yeah, he specifically told Wayo he brought it to life, and Wayo was like, "Oh."
Yeah. Wayo cracked the orb open to give the bread dragon like eyes like two lumps of coal on a snowman, inadvertently releasing Tentacle Girl.
Let me posit a scenario. I'm following what you're saying. Tentacle Girl was in the orb. Tentacle Girl
She
could
was
have
sealed
very
away.
easily left essence inside the dragon. The fact that Silic gave it life does not mean it has full control.
Wait a minute, does that mean technically this bread dragon's also one of my children?
Oh my god, no.
Could be a grandchild.
Oh my god, it's my grandchild.
How's it your grandchild?
Grandpappy Ghibli's coming!
Yeah.
This does not count towards one.
Just know, Gimli. That would mean Whale's your son-in-law.
You can call me Papa Gimli.
Oh, this is gonna get really out
This
of
is
hand.
a really
real
fucked
fast.
up family tree.
So I'm gonna change my character name for my save file to Papa Gimli, alright?
Welcome to Papa's house.
Papa Joe.
Mm.
Better
Okay.
ingredient. Better bread dragons.
Wait. We need
Still haven't
better
given-
ingredients for the dragon.
By the way, you still haven't given the bread dragon an actual name.
No.
We're also still
Well,
waiting for you to take us to the courtyard.
I mean, I don't actually have a courtyard.
Oh, I thought that's where the skull was.
Rolling for face palm damage.
Isn't the
That-
skull in the courtyard?
I mean,
I
if
thought it
that's
was
what you want to
outside.
call it, fine. I'll
It's
put
outside.
it
It's outside, right?
outside. No, the skull is not outside.
Oh, this is inside?
Yeah.
Oh, this is good. It's like the front door, though. That's all right.
The skull is like in the in like the lobby area leading to the door.
You,
All right, this is a big area, though. He can fit.
Let's all go to the
He
lobby.
broke down the door to get in here.
But you guys, I guess. Blah, blah, blah,
Wait.
blah, blah.
we have this dragon guarding the front door now. Now we should feel as safe as ever.
It could live upstairs on the balcony and scare the shit out of anyone who comes in.
You know how those like really rude demons showed up? Well, now we don't have to worry about them anymore.
they're demons. Do you think they are scared?
I mean, fear's fear, bro.
It is very hard to
it's a
intimidate
dragon with
a demon.
This is a pastry dragon, all right? It is terrifying.
it's a pastry dragon with souls in it.
We need to find a way to mix pastry, undead, dragon together and make the name for this thing.
I don't fucking know, dude. I'll figure it
It's a-
out someday.
It's a dread dragon.
Mm.
It's a ginger dread dragon.
Ginger Dread Dragon, yes. Get it? Because gingers don't have any souls? This one's got a lot.
Ginger and cinnamon.
That's where all the gingers lose their souls. It's feeding this thing.
Can that be the thing now that all those souls are ginger souls?
Oh my god, this is the worst.
You see one flake of red hair.
Oh hey, look, Wayo, it has your hair.
Honey.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Claudia looks over at you where it was like, Well, I'm impressed with the size, but don't do that again.
Where gives us a thumbs up.
If it gets any bigger, this thing could really fuck shit up.
I think it's too big right now. This thing is now capable of eating any one of us.
It's about average for a dragon.
Yes. This is a thing that was just a lump of dough.
Yeah. You can be proud, uncle.
Oh wait, we do know it's made of souls because it came out of the breakfast skull.
Wait,
So, what relation am I to?
well, the bread, yeah, technically the bread is too. Yeah, the bread was made from people, so.
Am I related to the skull too?
No,
Well, he's kind of like the dad for the bread dragon.
it doesn't make you related.
The skull would be more like a mother, seeing as it extruded the bread that then formed the body.
There's just a lot of things going into this dragon, okay?
One important ingredient is the love.
There's no creeper in law because there's no legally binding anything going on here.
Or biological.
Don't you ruin my love for my family.
You have no family.
I have quite a bit.
I can see
And-
Jim on like a rocking chair with a shotgun guarding the bread.
I created a very dog-like giant kennel. I know it's gotta be an orb, but I wanted to look like a dog kennel.
Alrighty.
Like a little doggy house.
What color?
Is it a boy or a girl dragon?
Wait,
It is genderless.
I'm gonna go.
Bread is.
I'm gonna go gender neutral and give it yellow.
Fuck boy, okay. Yeah.
Bread does not have genitals generally. Only at very specific
dragons
baking
do.
shops.
No, what it is he has how many souls in him? It's literally what gender were each of those souls, and whichever
The
one's
majority of
most.
whichever one.
Yeah.
So it's actual reproduction. We have to
Technically-
see how many
technically
X and
it
Y
Are you
chromosomes are
suggesting
there.
that the breakfast skull crafted genitals?
No,
I mean, you
I'm
can consume
suggesting that I'm suggesting it grew them after it got given a weird freaking pill from Wayo.
Yeah.
There's dog kennel.
Thank you, sir. I really hope we don't have to leave.
The skull is looking at the fucking bread dragon head on.
I mean,
The
as
skull
much as
looks
it's looking at
shooketh.
anything.
I'm gonna ask the skull for a giant dog watering dish.
It is done.
So now he has a giant thing for water in case he gets thirsty.
Unfortunately for the skull, he made it right in front of himself, so the bread dragon needs its head right in front of the fucking skull and starts sucking that water. Or sponging it up.
It doesn't even drink. It sticks its head in the water and it just absorbs it.
This is a lot more dog-like than I was at first.
It absorbs it like a mushroom, just.
It slowly gets a little bit more plump.
You can see some sag. Well, anyway, Claudia looks at you guys and is like, well, here's some souls. She hands you bigger pills. Go take the fucking Mothman to town, I guess. When you're ready.
So, okay, who did she hand that to?
The responsible one.
Who's the responsible one?
Jimly.
I mean, I would make the argument that
that
I'm
is-
pretty responsible.
I would have to second that argument.
Fine, the responsible one. Truth.
I mean, I'm somewhat responsible, just.
So which one is it now?
I mean, I would say there's mitigating factors there. I would normally agree. But the thing that's possessing you has more control than before.
I mean, it's the same level that it's always been.
No,
Well,
no, it's not.
She looks at you two argue over this, and is like, "All right, well, you know what? Fuck it, I'm coming then. I guess I have to fucking
I
babysit you
think
in
that
fucking
would.
town."
I mean, you don't have to babysit us, but points at Wayo and freaking Jimly, they're the ones I am worried about.
I'm worried about
She
Fido
looks
over
over
here.
at them.
I mean,
Meh. Harmless.
I mean, I'm the elder of our group. I think I'm the most
That
trustworthy.
means absolutely nothing.
so the pill. So we now know that the pill that he fed it was sold. So knowing that would be like, Jimly has another one of those pills. So yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have another one of those pills.
That's a lie.
I mean, it's not like you sleight of hand it. We all saw him hand it to you.
Yeah. And then we saw you put it into your pocket. So
I mean, unless you ate it, and we have a second problem.
I don't know what you're talking about. I never put anything in my pocket.
A lot.
Anyway,
don't
she looks over at
fall,
you guys.
don't fall for it, Claudia. He's just trying to get you to rummage through his pockets for it to be body contact.
I wasn't gonna touch him anyway.
Good.
He'd be lucky if I even looked at him.
Before we go, I remember you had that brooch you needed identified.
She looks
Oh my
over.
god, yes.
I can help out with that. This morning I communed with Luna and switched out the spells.
Alright. I don't know what Luna is, but that sounds nice. I show him, I hand him the brooch.
I would assume.
Luna's the owl that broke you out of prison, or helped break out of prison.
I believe I saved the owl. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I would think that Luna would be screeching at you since she understands, common.
Oh. But I don't give a fuck, it's an owl. Okay.
Owls don't have souls anyway.
What? What are you talking about?
This is a smarter than the average owl. It's a wiser owl.
We don't need your silly owl companion. We have a bread dragon.
It's not bread anymore.
Well, good news. By tomorrow, I won't have an owl companion anymore.
Poor Luna getting replaced and shafted.
I like to feel like I'm transferring Luna's soul to a different body. No, that's probably wrong. That's definitely wrong.
Yeah. No, Zena would have been looking at Jim Lee, having said what he said a moment ago, and just the slow turn, complete with creaking door sound effect.
Can you figure out what this brooch is?
Sure. Just,
I also have this
Hand it
dragon
over.
amulet if you're up for that.
I mean,
I hand him the amulet. Or the brooch.
well, it looks like there's just a round duration for this, so I can just keep doing it.
Alright.
So, I was worried that I would
So you
only be
figured
able
it
to
out?
use it for one of these items, but yeah, I can use it for both. We're covered. Just need to pull up what my skills are for spellcraft.
We could just stand you in front of a conveyor belt and just slowly move items in front of you as you just keep doing that.
Well, it can't be that slow.
Okay, moderately moving
21
items in front of
21 rounds times 6 is like 2 minutes. Let's see. Okay, spellcraft, so plus 25.
You still fucked this up somehow.
Everything's possible.
Wow.
Alrighty, which one's which?
I don't know which. I mean, I was identifying the brooch first, I would assume, because I didn't even remember anything about the dragon amulet.
Alright, so brooch first. You know exactly what it is. You know it is a brooch of amber sparks. But it's been highly modified and has double the output.
Ooh. So what does that do?
You can store twice the amount of charges.
But I mean, no, I understand that. But I mean, what's the?
It stores electric damage and it can disperse it out.
Don't
so
worry, don't worry. I am the goddamn Pokédex of magical items. This coppered clasp
Thank you.
adorned with a piece of amber is used to fasten a cloak or cape. When its wearer takes electrical damage, this brooch absorbs up to 20 points of electrical damage and holds that electrical charge
40.
until it is released by its wielder or harmlessly at the end of 10 minutes, whichever occurs first. The brooch can absorb up to 50 points of electrical damage per day. The wielder can release
100.
the charge on command, unleashing any electricity in the brooch as if casting a shocking grass spell, dealing 1d6 points of electrical damage per 5 points of damage held.
That sounds really awesome. Like it could be used really well, coupled together with my ability to do multiple strikes per turn.
I mean, you'd be doing a touch attack. You'd have to drop your
Why
weapon.
would you do multiple touch attacks?
I'm a dual
'Cause-
wielder.
Yeah, but you would just want to do one shocking grasp, and you would want to uncharge all the damage in that one
Well,
attack.
if you're casting a
Yeah.
spell, you can't really do it multiple times. That's not how it works.
Exactly, that's what I was figuring out.
Oh, okay. So I thought it was just as you're doing. I thought it was meaning like as you're doing an attack, it could just dump the extra
Just
electrical
know
energy.
Do you
that
know?
when you're working that thing, I think it does roughly 120 d6 because it is double.
Jeez.
Well, it's
so
it's
it's 100.
per 5 points. So, I mean, if you just doubled everything, it would be, I guess, per 10, which would be stupid. Or,
Oh, my bad. Not 120, sorry. That'd be 20 d6 then. Yeah, 20 d6. If you're discharging everything at max.
and if you somehow took 100 points of electrical damage.
Yeah,
Yep.
but still think about that. It has the potential to output 20 more damage than it takes in. That's impressive.
Yeah.
I say, wow, that was a really cool find, and I hold my hand out to get it back.
I mean, I hand it over. Good luck getting close enough to
I-
use a shocking grasp, old man.
I can teleport, sir. I am perfectly fine. I clip it on my rope.
It's just gonna teleport behind a dude. Oh my wa move, Shinderu. What? Nani?
My name is now Taze Fist.
And then when you miss,
You mean Papa Day's Fist?
I am Taserface. It's metaphorical.
it sounds like a really great item for a magus or magus, whichever
Yeah.
pronunciation you personally prefer. That sounds pretty great. Does 26 do anything for the dragon?
Let's see here. You're aware that it is. It's an amulet of dragon foe. Beep, 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 beep.
Ah, I know what this is. This amulet contains a cracked dragon scale set in a disc of gold. Most are slightly damaged, and this one seems to be, bearing the scars of draconic breath weapons. The Dragon Foe amulet is a powerful specialized tool for those who oppose dragons, improving the protection and attacks of the wearer in a number of ways. The wearer of the Dragon Foe amulet ignores damage reduction of dragons. This only affects actual dragons, not all creatures of the dragon type. In addition, if the wearer casts a spell against a dragon, she can roll twice to overcome any spell resistance the dragon may possess, taking the higher result. And lastly, the wearer takes no damage instead of half damage on a successful reflex save against a dragon's breath weapon as the evasion ability.
Santa's like holding his hand out for the amulet while putting one hand on the sword and looking at the giant bone dragon.
I'm not sure that dragon counts as a dragon. But we'll see. And I hand it back.
Can we not kill our pet?
You assume it's our pet.
Only if we have to.
I am wary, not readying a spell.
I'm just on guard at this point.
Claudia looks over at you guys. Can y'all like move to the left a little bit? I just want to get back to my fucking room.
I thought you were coming with us.
I gotta grab my shit. Not everyone can wait for Webster's dictionary, alright?
I mean, does that outfit not allow you to carry all your stuff like a normal person?
Truth, don't be an asshole.
Just continues off to her
Hey,
room.
I'm not the one, slutting it up in the hallways. It's not my fault.
Alright, everybody, it's time to strip naked.
What?
It's not an effective battle strategy, Santa.
Jim Lee would hear that and immediately just start stripping.
I mean, what I'm hearing is I might get to increase my current tally in my book.
Exactly. You just be like, oh, hey, okay, so we're doing this.
The former bread dragon sticks its head out of the kennel.
Alright, what was that item called again? Kicks?
Amulet of Dragon Foe. You're probably going to need to find the amulet thing, and then add plus something to it, and then whatever the extra stuff is. Or maybe it's in there, I don't know.
It's an actual and
Jeez.
she comes back to you guys. Should I invite Ephemera to go with you guys as well?
I mean, you could if he wants to. I do need to thank him for helping with the two back there.
If we bring him with us, he's gonna want us to buy him something.
I mean, he's kind of earned it also, but at the same time, I was wondering if there was any way he could possibly help Biz because they're blinded now for some reason, and that seems to be a permanent thing.
Well, if it's like my blindness spell, it's probably some type of curse.
Maybe, but Ephemera seems to be able to pray things away, so, hey, cool.
I mean, if it is a curse, I'm able to remove those.
Wow. We'll see. Anyway, I'll go get Ephemera then. He knows his way around town a bit.
I mean, if he's awake.
Wait, what?
She leaves, she comes back with Ephemera, etc., blah blah blah. Bleh. Blue. Alrighty, let's go to the Mothman.
Goodbye, dragon.
The dragon coos.
We really gotta name you.
It goes
Okay, so I
goes
have a
from being
quick
a cute-
question.
like cooing noise to all of a sudden, like it goes from being darn it, I can't do the Icarus dragon sound effect. Yeah, the cute little cooing to a like
It just goes from that to a Tyrannosaurus roar.
So, I have a suggestion for its name. And it's
So now you want to
No,
name it after trying
well, no, hold on. That's actually part of it. In fact, this works twofold. Toast, to reference, that a lot of dragons have fire, and it was bread. And in the unfortunate event that we have to kill it, it'll be toast.
or we will be toast.
Also possible.
All in favor of toast.
Wayo raises his hand.
I mean, I'm down with toast. It's a good name.
I'm good with toast.
God.
The former bread dragon coos to Whale to come over to its kennel.
Wayo goes over to the kettle.
And then whales.
It bops your head. It bops your head with its head.
Yay! Bread
He
dragon
suffered a mild concussion
Wayo is
as
on
the head comes barreling down.
You feel like something magical got left on you.
Nani?
Not good.
I want to ready up one of those remove curses.
Wayo touches his head. Is there anything there?
No, your head is still there.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
It coos affectionately.
Ah, it's probably nothing. More adventure.
Alrighty. So y'all see the Mothman. He looks at you guys in shock about the giant gaping hole in your fucking house.
Is he still Simbad, or has he cleaned that off somehow?
Yeah, he cleaned that off.
Oh.
I mean, he's in the demon realm.
He goes home.
Big hole in the house probably isn't, you know, the most exciting thing of this week.
Sure.
Well, if we think of like all the stuff that happened in the Doom World as like their norm, I'm pretty sure giant semi-bread dragon breaking out of a building is pretty new to him.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's probably pretty new. I think the hole isn't what he'd be concerned about. I mean, consider that the thing that brought us to the prison was a horse capable of melting everything. And that was the transportation method.
Well, that horse was a demon.
Welcome to
Oh,
the
hey.
demon realm.
The dragon's
Oh
not a
wait,
demon.
Kalen's on
It's a
on his phone. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just noticed he dropped eggplant. I'm like, oh hey, wait, is he actually gonna possibly be able to pop in a little
No,
later?
he's literally working for like another like 2 hours.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
closing shift.
Oof.
Oh, not even closing. He's part of the just 20. He's part of the cog.
He's third shift.
Anyway, so yeah, fucking Claudia hands him the fucking pills. He looks over at his moth and is like, "All right, well, everyone aboard."
What, the singular moth? Is this a bigger moth than the ones we were using before?
He looks over at his
It's
one
mo-
giant fucking moth.
It's Mothra.
It's the only one that's left, if you recall.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think there was actually 2 that survived.
I'm thinking of this system more like the Pony Express, where the moths are not owned by any singular individual. Because we didn't bring them back either.
I mean, one definitely died and the other one flew away.
Yeah, but I'm saying we didn't bring those individual moths back after the tournament.
Alrighty, time to change
Not
up the
inaccurate.
music.
We teleported back.
Let's see.
Because that totally that whole thing totally pissed Santa off.
No, not that one.
Wouldn't have the ability to teleport you back. You could have just gotten on the stupid refresh circle. That magically heals all wounds and restores all abilities. Yes, slightly kicks. It is slightly noticeable.
Well, good. I'm glad.
Because
Alright.
You're going from your normal sound to how you sound when you're being a coy, cheeky little dick.
I'm being more nasally than normal.
Yes, like how you usually sound when you're being a cheeky, coy little dick.
I came up with there's this scenario that I'm going to mention here because if I ever play it, it's going to be far from now, so you're never going to remember this. But I read about this trap. That's not exactly a trap, but what it is, it's a room with one wall that has the word overthinking on it. And if I were to play that scene, I would have like a kobold or maybe multiple kobolds just staring at the wall, and then they see you enter and they freak out. It's like, I will figure this out before you do. And they attack.
Alrighty. So y'all can see, right?
Yep.
Well, I'm
I can
seeing empty blackness. In which direction is the
You're on
Top
top
left.
left.
I see nothing. I am blind.
Alright, let me fix that.
I see.
I have no eyes, but I must.
Yeah, I've
see.
zoomed all the way out to this uncomfortable whiteness and a single black square.
Oh,
There we go.
Take care.
What is that?
Why do you have a mark on you? I didn't put no mark on you.
Yes,
You
Devil,
marked me?
we've all been there.
Oh wow, I realize I'm stupid. I forgot to add truth.
So I'm just not even on the screen then.
Apparently.
Oh, another bonus to switching over my streaming method. It no longer sometimes doesn't play me in Discord. That is a major bonus.
Oh yes, that is much better.
Alright, you should be good now. That's why I have a red dot.
Because he's so hot.
Because he's recording this special moment in his mind, the day when his
Because where
little
was
bread
marked by the
dragon
bread
grew up.
dragon?
Oh, you're just saying that as a mark? Alright. And let me just put that
Oh,
camera
is that your
right.
magical bread dragon mark?
Imagine I was just gonna have all the colors for different dragons.
Magic toast. Mr. Popo, I believe that we will have to go make it toast!
Alrighty. So you're in town. Welcome, welcome. Feel free to explore a bit if you wish. There's many stores nearby.
So I
Neat. Alright, go ahead. I'll let you go first, Ruth. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I take it that the souls are currency here. Is that accurate?
That'd be correct. Your money's worth nothing here.
That's not
well.
surprising.
If I could take a portion of the souls, and if Ephemera could show me to a apothecary, would probably be the best thing for it, because I doubt there's any, actual witch covens around here.
She scoffed at that notion.
Santa just starts slowly raising his hand, like putting a finger up. What happens if somebody doesn't have any of this actual form of currency and gets asked to transfer souls anyway, and then someone pulls the souls from that person?
Well, if they do not have the amount of souls required, they would lose all their soul, which doesn't necessarily mean death, but it would mean nearly a lifetime of servitude.
So the
Okay.
Davy Jones form of currency?
If you mean by years, yes, but think of years much, much longer. Or shorter. Depends.
I mean, are there any detrimental effects to someone giving part of their soul for a service?
Part of their soul?
Yes.
You mean not their whole soul?
Yeah, not their whole soul, like necessarily, like, someone says, I need 5 souls to take you from point A to point B. What happens?
Well, if it's only a partial soul, then you'll feel slightly exhausted, but other than that, you'll regain that portion in time.
Santa,
Okay, cool.
I had an idea.
But
I mean, assuming that your guest is a soul, what if you tried spending it?
that would be a wonderful way, but I'm pretty sure what it would actually do is it would rip my soul out first. And then, at which point, he would probably take full control.
So,
Sound like a good idea?
that sounds like a risk that you're willing to take.
That's where you would be wrong. Starts just anime high step walking away.
But free services.
Where's like somebody like a smithy, someone who does work with trading weapons and armor and crap?
Are you just yelling that at the top of your lungs?
I'm yelling that more in the direction of butt sausage and ephemera.
No. Butt sausage just looks at you and points south.
Neat, thank you.
Mara will escort Thomas to the coven, quote quote.
Who has the souls right now?
That'd be Mama fucking Claudia right now. Aside from the 150k in fucking Jimly's
Yeah, I
pocket.
got 150k. Yeah.
Okay. So, may I have some souls to buy said equipment? Unless somehow there is a way to barter without actually using souls, like trading of items and such.
Are you asking that to Claudia?
Yes.
We only take exact amounts, really. You can't really break that tiny pill into bigger pills.
So we've just got to, like, how do we spend the pill all at once then? There's like some kind of bank.
She mentions there actually is a bank, but they're closed today.
Freaking Sundays.
And that's when the session turned into a heist.
Do you like heists?
Good luck with your venture on that department. I'm sure there's some odd jobs you can do for some souls.
Odd jobs.
Yeah, odd jobs.
Biggest of the hand jobs, wrong.
Anything you two desire?
What was the U2?
As in your friend Jimly and your other friend Wayo.
I think Wayo's had enough.
So it sounds like Wayo wants a drink.
He spent.
Xano's beginning to be
No,
miffed.
it sounds a lot like he spent half of our
Well,
currency
what a
on
fu-
the dragon.
Yes.
Okay.
Speaking of which, now knowing this, Jimly,
Yes.
Xana holds his hand out.
What you want?
The pill.
Why? I want to go buy stuff too.
I don't trust you.
Would this stuff be hookers?
No. Why would I? I can ask the skull for that.
Hookers?
I
don't think
I
the
don't-
skull makes hookers.
I don't think you can. Plus,
Have you tried?
I'm pretty sure in this world you can find a succubus and you can use that to keep them from actually sucking your soul out while they suck other things. So you know.
Nah, the succubus just keeps going. Don't.
You
don't
mean
ask.
I can get Tom's mom? Truth's mom? Yes.
Don't make me slumber you.
Oh, please do it.
I will leave you in an alley with your pants down.
It would still count towards one of a sexual conquest, and we all know that.
Yes, but
I mean, one or two.
does it really count if he doesn't know how many people did it?
Yes, because it's at least one.
It means I get to guesstimate how many people.
It means he gets to put like 20 tallies down,
No, I mean,
make himself look more impressive.
unless this is some kind of tally book that someone else is keeping track of, this is only for your edification. So unless you know the exact number, are you really just gonna fudge the numbers? Couldn't you just do that anyway? Is that satisfying to you, Gimli?
I give him one little back pat in the ass and then pull out my book and write another one down.
Slumber.
4,051, sir. 4,051.
Yeah. You don't use slumber willy-nilly, especially when there's the possibility you may actually need to use it.
Can you not use a high-level spell on a party member, please?
It's not a spell. Don't worry. It's not using any of my slots or anything.
No, anyway. Claudia's like, if you don't need me anymore, I'm just gonna go visit a friend. Have a little discussion. On current events.
I thought you came to babysit.
Yeah. Go have fun. But
Did she
not
give
too
us-
much fun.
Did she give us the souls? Or...
She gave each individual roughly 5,000 soul pill.
Okay.
Okay.
Did I get one of those too, or did...
Yeah, everyone.
Okay, so I have 155,000 soul.
Mm-hmm.
And how does that equate to money?
We don't know yet. This might be yen and we'll be screwed.
That moon money. Anyway.
I'm just saying, on the left.
I find it
The
hilarious
lesser healing.
that people call it moon runes or whatever, and they're literally called like sunrise land or something.
Land of the Rising Sun.
I mean, they can see the sun, but we see the moon. Anyway,
Can I?
by the way, you guys noticed a very familiar horse nearby you guys.
Is that the horse that took us to the prison?
And what does it look like?
It kind of looks like one of those horses that took us to the prison.
We should kill it.
I wouldn't. I would not. I would not. Dissuade you from doing that. But Xana, having heard that she was going to go visit a friend, shall I roll stealth to try to stealthily follow Butt Sausage?
I mean, if that's what you want to do with your time, sir.
I'm asking Raptor. I'm not asking.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, go ahead and roll away.
I'm going to attempt. If I can't stealthily, if I can tell that I'm not stealthily going to be able to follow her, I'll just like take a couple steps. Nah, this ain't gonna work.
Go for it. Go ahead.
That's not a bad roll.
Alright. You notice her go over here. You're around the corner.
Like the questions you're asking, Dirk, are basically, you could try. The answer is almost always going to be you could try. And
Why are you using your truth voice right now?
I don't know, I'm stuck in it.
Apparently.
No, the answer is almost always going to be you can try. Like, you don't have to ask,
Yeah.
Can I talk to that guy? It's like, you
Well,
just go ahead and do it.
well, I mean, I prefer to ask besides just going ahead and doing it because, it's not like, oh, I'm just going to walk through this wall and go to the other side, so I'm going to roll for that.
Alrighty.
I mean, your job is to tell the actions. The DM is then to tell you if it's possible. Like, Staz, I eat my own ass.
How
Roll
deep?
Flexibility. Roll a
Are we
dex
talking
check
about
for
like a rim, or are we
flexibility.
talking about like deep tongue?
Deep enough to make my point.
Well, if that's the case, you'd have to roll a fucking acrobatics fucking check
All right, let's do it.
to curl your ass in.
Acrobatics and then roll a bite attack.
There's no biting involved.
Depends on how he's eating it.
He might have to make a fort save to see if he comes on impact. Yeah, not even close.
Eek. You're like freaking Jack Black in oh, what was that movie?
Don't say the Love Guru because I know you're trying to say the Love Guru.
No,
We don't talk about that film.
no, Love
Jack-
Guru.
I don't think Jack Black was even in
Jack
that
Black
movie.
wasn't. Yeah,
That
Jack Black wasn't. That was fucking what's his face?
Yeah, that
Michael
was-
Myers.
Michael Myers. It was like a '90s movie where their buddy marries a woman and she's like really like
Shallow Hal?
controlling, and manipulative. No,
Hmm.
I think it was before that. Has Neil Diamond in it?
Alrighty. Well, anyway, anyone else want to do anything? Should I just escort Truth
yeah.
to the place?
Well, I'll probably just follow Gimli around.
Saving Silverman?
Gimli.
That sounds right. Yeah, there's a scene where she convinces Jack Black's character that he's actually gay. And then he like starts trying to yes. Autofillate.
Yeah.
And he can't do it. He just can't bend far enough.
Welcome to TRT, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep,
Alrighty.
These be the things we do and speak about.
So if Mara goes over here. He points to this door that he's next to on the left. This should be what you're looking for, bud.
While I appreciate you pointing it out, I'd rather you go in with me.
Alrighty,
You know,
if that is what you wish.
Demon Realm, going into random shops. That's how you get raped.
He enters.
The demon being afraid of demons.
I am not
Anyway.
a demon, sir. I'm a tiefling. They are distinctly different.
Jimry, where are you going?
I'm going to. Is this a person right between me and Wayo?
Yeah, that is a person.
I'm gonna ask if they know where a magic shop would be.
Do
She
they have a
points
head?
down. Yeah,
I'm zooming all the way in.
she has a head.
Oh, okay. It's like really hard to tell. Like the first, yeah, it's like a face and hair, but there's like, is that a horn?
See?
Okay.
Yeah,
it
it's
is a whole.
The way that I
Okay.
was seeing it, I don't know if anyone else saw this, but I was seeing the hair is like a collar, and like the horn, I guess,
Or a hood?
is what I thought was like a worm as a head.
I thought it was.
Yeah,
Slim
I
Jim
was getting like the
Shady.
same thing. It was making me think of like if anyone's seen the headless monks from Doctor Who.
I mean, Earthworm Jim, I think, is a far easier comparison.
Yeah, well, I was going for like that was actually what popped in my head was the headless monks from Doctor Who, because when you knock away their hoods, there's actually like their neck is just twisted up into like a needle-like shape, and it's
Anyway,
really fun.
she looks at you. You want a magic shop? Do you want a good one or a close one?
The best one.
Well, it's definitely not those two down here. They're fucking shit. So you'd have to go across town. I won't take you there. I'm on break.
Can you just give me a direction? Just point.
You're gonna travel left, or east, better said, and then south.
Oh, okay. So that
Which
way?
direction did you say the terrible magic shops were at?
Down
Terrible magic shops are down there.
yeah,
I
the
was gonna
ones
go in that
next,
direction.
yeah, near to where I'm at.
Where I was gonna go in that direction.
Oh,
Which one? Which direction do you want me to go, Stas? I just want to go that direction.
East and then south.
That to the right.
Mm-hmm.
I just had another great idea.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep going south, east.
As long as it's not feeding soul pills to a bread dragon.
Alrighty. So, what are you gonna do? You're just gonna head into the shitty magic shop?
Yes.
Which one? There's two.
All of them.
Alrighty, so you're just gonna enter the first nearest one. There you go.
Yeah. You can do
Alrighty.
it. Yeah, you can do everywhere else because I'm probably gonna do some shenanigans.
Alrighty. And then Dirk, you're gonna continue following.
Yeah.
Roll me that stealth roll.
Until I fail and realize that I have failed. I have failed.
Yeah, you know she went this way, but she spotted you. She points north. It's like, it's that way, fool.
Said south. I'm heading south. What do...
I don't know. You just see her vanish in the distance.
Shrugs shoulder. It's like, I heard them talking to somebody. You're the only person here. Where's like a weapon and armor shop? Someone said south, and I started to head south, and then she told me, oh no, it's that direction. It points back
She
up.
points
here.
it over here.
To this door.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it very much. Look,
I'm guessing you're gonna enter.
I will kind of like look around and just like and then slowly start to enter.
You look around, looks like no one's in. Gemily, back to you.
I'm gonna start heading south.
Alrighty.
Do I see any shops that would be magical?
No.
I'm gonna keep heading right.
That's fine.
Do I just keep going? How far do you want me to go?
No, I mean, you can look down. You see a very flamboyant sign with little sparkles and shit
Where?
right here.
Oh, I'm gonna go in there, sir.
Alrighty.
Oh, hello, Satan.
Alrighty.
I don't
Let's go
even know
back
where
to truth.
I don't even know where you're at.
I'm pretty far away.
So,
So truth, you see this demoness in front of you with Ephemera.
gotcha. So, Ephemera, you said this was an honest to goodness witch's coven?
That be the girl right there.
Alright. Well, now I don't have to, like, try to explain what I'm doing.
She looks at you.
There we go. Stupid.
Get off my table.
Not enough. I'm trying to not stand on this table.
Yeah.
Alright. Good day, young shopkeep, or old shopkeep. It's really hard to tell, demons.
I'm 6,784 years old.
And that compares to
Still
the other
looks like
people
a lowly.
here. In what way? Are you old? That's rude.
Older than most.
But it's the truth.
Definitely older than you.
Well, ain't that the truth? In any case, I need materials to get a new familiar. Luna here has been a faithful companion, but I think it's time that my power's grown enough for a more powerful ally.
What kind of familiar are you interested in?
I mean, I think that's my own personal business, and I think you'd rather not know. I just need the materials.
She starts glaring you down. Well, if it's not of my business, then I can't sell you anything, can I?
Well, I'm just looking to purchase things from you. I mean, this process shouldn't be any different. I don't need the animal itself from you. I just need the materials.
Alrighty, so what are you looking for?
Well, now I'm gonna have to switch. Like I said, the cost on it just says gold. I don't know what the materials are.
Well, give me an animal then.
Well, the plan was to get Nazada.
Lazada. Okay.
It's not an animal exactly.
Describe it to me.
See, there's the other thing. It's a celestial.
This.
Okay, well, you're asking for the wrong thing at the wrong shop, bud.
Yep.
I need materials, not an animal.
I mean, you can
Does
pluck
she
one of my
look like-
hairs.
Does she look like she carries holy relics on her?
Who said anything about it needing to be holy relics?
It's a celestial.
Correct. But I'm a witch. I'm not divine. It's just a good outsider.
Alrighty. She's got some Baileys. She's got some holy water.
A vial of Azamar blood.
Yeah, one of those.
Wait,
Fucking
I could get
a toenail of Jesus Christ.
If Jesus clips off one of his toenails, does he just regrow the toenail, or does the toenail regrow him?
No. He just multiplies.
Makes more toenails.
No, it turns into wine afterwards. Don't forget that part. It's the most important part. Anyway,
Foot wine.
yeah, you see the goods you need.
All right. I will hand you over the soul. Here you go. For your assistance and for payment.
She looks at you. You're a little short, but I don't think that's enough.
I also have casks of drugs.
She scoffs at you. Oh, the goal. If you have casks of drugs, I happen to have a neighbor that might pay you for those.
All right. Well, we'll point them out.
He's literally my neighbor.
Okay. You have, 4 directions, and from here that could be considered neighbors as far as common decency is concerned.
She points over to the left.
All right. Well, I will be right back.
Pretty sure that's
Now
the
looks at you. Should I go too, or should I just stay?
I mean, do you want to stand in the shop with this one person, or do you want to follow me? That is up to you, sir.
I mean, whatever you're comfortable with, really.
I'm comfortable with you hanging around. You've helped me quite a bit. I've got no reason to distrust you. I just distrust random demons.
Alright. Well, he steps outside the shop with you.
I was taught healthy distrust.
You fiddle with the handle, but you notice that it's not exactly open.
Okay, so I knock.
You hear groggling in the background.
Sir, if you'll come to the door, I have something that I understand that you would like.
Fine. He opens the door.
Hello, sir. I'm your door-to-door drug
It's a
salesman.
very familiar person.
Oh. How did you get here?
Oh Jesus, not Sleth. Oh my God, is that why that there's a busted barrel of blue crap just north?
He looks at you. Long story short, shit went south. Some bitch with a gun shot me in the head when I raided your village.
Well, it's not my village. I'm not too thrilled with the fact you raided anything, since I was looking to help you. But
You died 3 years ago. You know that, right?
I mean that doesn't mean I wasn't still intending to help.
There's no chance you were gonna make it back in time.
Well,
Anyway, I'm here now.
well, I was actually looking forward to getting this back to you, since you were the one that asked for it in the first place. I actually have your casks of spice, and would like.
He's the one we stole them from.
No. He wanted these, and I will give them to you if you can give me some soul.
Let me see the spice.
All right, I hand over my casks.
Didn't I teach you how to make these, boy?
No. We had a different witch for that. But I can. Wait, you did teach the other truth. I assume you would have taught this one as well. But I don't know craft alchemy.
Well,
Someone
looks
else
like you
in the
didn't
party
learn.
instead. He would remember that truth was the one he taught, but you aren't the same truth. Your reality could be different.
It's largely the same.
Your reality may vary.
He pulls out a knife and dips it in the spice. No, this ain't like a fine wine. I'll give you 15,000 souls. How does that sound?
Let's see. I would prefer 2,000 if you could swing it.
You're asking for less. He said 15,000.
Oh, 15. Oh, yeah, I'll take that.
He looks at you very confused for a split second.
Don't worry, my hearing. I was in prison for a while, and things happen.
Like ear sacs.
Whatever you say. Alright. He puts 3 pills down on the table. Now, if you could do me one more favor, if you do manage to get out of here, I'll pay you 10,000 pills to get this done. No, actually, I'll just pay you 10,000 pills just to do it.
To do what?
You find the bitch with the gun that killed me, and you return the favor.
Oh, no doubt. I was willing to help you before against the witch, and I'm definitely willing to help against the person that killed you, since that doesn't allow me to help you anymore.
Alrighty. She's a girl with fox ears and a fox tail.
Yeah, that would be Susie, the girl that we went to go save.
Okay. Well, I will just be on the lookout for that very general race of person. All right.
Shoots away.
He gives you the 25,000 souls. Alrighty, I assume you're leaving?
Yeah. Good doing business with you, sir. And maybe we'll cross paths again.
Fat chance he points at the hole in his head.
I mean, I met you here, didn't I?
As you walk out the door.
Alrighty. Anyway, next up, we're going to Wayo.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
What shenanigans can Whale get himself into now?
The The Bazareth looks at you. No, it's an Azizu. Looks at you funny.
Where's gonna give him a funnier look?
You didn't come here from my brother's shop, yes? You came here just for me, right?
Weho has noticed the opportunity to barter. Crosses his arms and just kind of like looks at him while tilting his head up, like, and like kind of like a "Why are you asking?" look.
My brother sells inferior product. I sell best product.
Whale leaves.
Alrighty.
Weho's going to the brother's shop.
Alrighty, that's on the other side. The Azizu gives you a funny look. Just me or just from him?
Whale's gonna say, "I was told by your brother that you sell
Inferior.
inferior."
He's like, well,
And
bullshit.
he's gonna look. No. He's gonna look very interested. Whale's gonna be very interested.
He looks and he slams his hand on the table.
That's bullshit. My shit is the best shit in town.
Whale
His
leaves.
shit is inferior.
Whale's trying to buy cheap products.
The Azizu chases you out the door.
But I'll give you a bargain if you buy from me instead of him.
Whale gives him a smirk. Goes back.
Yes, my wares. Yes. What would you like? What are you looking for?
Whale kind of like thinks for a little bit, and then he goes, Whale's like, "I require some cheap edibles for my pet
Cheap
evil
edibles.
cheap edibles for my pet bread dragon." Yeah, I'll just say that he's a bread dragon.
You require magical food for your magical dragon. Bread dragon, you say.
Magical baguettes.
Magical. The dragon becomes magical.
Well, I have these mana stones that I will exchange for roughly 1,500 each. How does that sound to you?
Whale takes it.
Alrighty. And how many do you want?
Whale just gives him the money he was given. I think I don't know how much that was.
5,000.
5,000. Yeah, so I'll buy as many as 5,000 you give me.
Alrighty, so that's about 4,500. So here, 3 mana crystals. And here's a big pill back containing 500 souls.
Whale eats that pill.
He gave you. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I was gonna say he gave you change.
And then what? And Whale waves his arm as he leaves.
You eat the pill.
I ate the pill.
Make a will save. I mean, not a will save, a fortitude save.
Ooh, fortitude. What is my fortitude?
Probably bad.
It's alright.
You pass out.
You family guy flop on the floor.
Like it's the thing where Peter Griffin's choking.
The Azizu starts patting you down.
Oh my god.
Perfect.
He starts dragging your body out of the shop. Drags you off somewhere unbeknownst.
and tosses you through the door here.
Ruh-roh.
You hear a faint words of "Have fun."
I swear to God, if Susie's in this room, I'm gonna flip.
You that's fatal.
You called me on my plans.
No, he didn't call me on any shit. Alrighty, so let's pull this camera out. Anyway, so as for your question and kicks, no, you can do what you want. Your call, bud.
Well, the reason I asked was because I was going to ask what its name was.
Yeah.
You can name it.
No, you're familiar, dude.
Luna 2.0.
Well, this is a lot more intelligent than an owl, is the point I'm making here. Like, we're talking about...
Lunamir, done.
What?
Lunamir.
Did you just take part of my last name? Okay, it's spelled slightly different, but I still take offense to that.
Anyway, so Jimly, you recognize this demon?
I do?
Yeah, one of the guys that showed up at the house.
Oh.
Can you move that camera to wherever the frick he's at?
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Okay, I was just...
He's gotta move it down a way.
There we go. I never knew where you went to.
He looks at you. So what are you interested in, bud? I assume you don't need any tracking, so you're probably here for magic, yeah?
Yes. Magic.
What kind of magic you interested in?
Do you have any magical items?
What kind are we talking about?
Like maybe something that functions similar to a bag that holds a lot of stuff?
He looks
bag.
over at the rack of bags of holding. You mean
It's a
like
purse
kind of one of
rack.
those O's?
Yes.
Alrighty.
How big of one you got?
How big of one do I got? Well, I got one that's like a pocket dimension.
Well, I'm asking because there's 4 different types on PC Gen, so I was asking which type you would have.
How much is the largest one again?
The 4, it's a 60-pound bag. It holds up to 1,500 pounds.
It's the third largest.
Alright. That's still too heavy for me to carry.
So he looks over at you. He's like, "Yeah, here you go." He drops it on the ground. You got the souls for this?
Does he have like a middle, like a smaller one, like the third biggest one?
He looks over at you. Oh, right.
I-
Dwarf.
I'm very, very tiny, sir.
Alrighty. Alright, here's the kid side.
And old.
Very, very.
He hands you the third biggest
Alright,
fucking bag.
alright. That. How many souls would that be, sir?
75,000.
75,000. Huh.
You still have the 150s.
I know exactly how much I have, but I don't know if I want to spend all of our money on one bag.
I'm willing to barter if you want to do me a service.
What's the service?
I got a man on the field looking for
Good
some
time.
creatures with glowing eyes. If you can track them down with my man on the field, I'll gladly reduce the price to 35,000. Sound more reasonable?
It sounds great. Do you know where your man in the field is?
Yeah, he's in the north side of town right now.
I will go talk with my compatriot and see if I can do that.
Alrighty, best of luck to you.
I'm gonna wander back to the beginning of town while everyone else is doing their thing.
The beginning of town, so you're gonna be in that square?
Yeah. Well, it's
No,
like a circle,
where
but
anyone's at.
I'm waiting for people.
I got you. I understand. I'm just like, you're just gonna be standing there like the lost child at a Walmart, just standing at the entrance.
Sitting at the fountain.
Yeah, just waiting for the mom to come back. She never
Alrighty,
comes back.
Xana, we're back to you. You notice that the shop is empty.
Is there like a bell to ring, or
Yeah, there's a bell to ring.
I ring said bell?
No one responds.
What the heck?
You hear someone at the door say, "Excuse me."
What? Yep. Step out of the way.
Thank you. You see her pull out a weapon out of the forge.
I'm assuming you're the smith.
That's me. What do you need?
Hooray. On break earlier, I guess.
Yeah, you know, making weapons is not easy.
Yes, I know.
So what can I have you for?
Couple of different requests. First and foremost, would you happen to have like any mithril breastplate? Maybe one that's like magically enchanted.
I don't specialize in magic enchantments for armor.
But if you at least have a mithril breastplate.
Mithril's easy to make, so yeah, I have a few.
Okay. How much does one of those cost?
About 2,000 souls.
Okay. Okay.
Anything else you're looking for? Or you're not gonna give me a challenge today?
Well, I'm currently looking through inventory to see well, that's not what I'm looking for. I guess I could just ask basically in game. I'm trying to think. Just due to my lack of knowledge of existing items and such. What kind of weapons do you have that I could like something that I can bludgeon enemies, you know, hit them with something big and hard that I can wield one in each hand.
One in
And
each
have them-
hand.
Yeah, one in each hand and have them not be very heavy. Or I could even have one that's kind of heavy in my main hand and a lighter one in my other.
And you're saying bludgeoning, huh?
Yeah. Maybe like a mace or a big hammer.
I can make those. I can make flails. But you're not looking for a flail.
Morning Star.
Morning stars, man. Let's see. Big bludgeoning weapon, 2 hands. Give me one moment while she thinks about that.
Okay. In the meantime,
Alrighty.
we can go to somebody else.
Yeah, in a moment.
Okay. Also gonna need to see if I can go find somebody who does potions. You know, the more I think about this, the more I'm like, you know, I'm happy I didn't like ever take any paladin levels or possibly make a paladin because I would be in literal hell right now.
Well,
Heavy metal starts playing.
I would just like my whole entire body would constantly be glowing because of all the detect evil going off.
your detect evil isn't constant. It's a spell you have, and I think you'd be happy to be in hell because that means everything you kill is justified.
That's true.
You don't have to have moral quandaries about whether or not it's okay to kill this person. But then again, the strategy of knock them out and then coup de grace them would definitely be really bad form.
Oh, okay. Devil, I see you mentioning Agile Breastplate. What makes Agile Breastplate any better? Because I looked it up, and as far as I could tell, there was like literally no difference other than being slightly less weight and costing more.
She comes back to you with two things. She comes back to you with a warhammer and a what was it fucking called? A fucking a flick mace. She mentions that the flick mace is a little heavier.
Okay, so a Warhammer.
And a flick mace.
So the Warhammer's a 1d8 one-handed melee weapon times 3 crit. 20 is the crit, and flip mace?
Flick.
Flick. Is that in PC Gen?
Yeah, should be.
I'm guessing that would be like a mace light. Be like
It's
a
a
1d6.
one-handed mace, 1d6, 1d8. Times 2 crit bludgeoning, one-handed, but it's an exotic.
Oh, I would. Well, that specific mace that she's got, if that's a exotic, I wouldn't be able to use that.
She's just showing you. So, she notices your interest in the Warhammer.
Yes, I definitely like the Warhammer. Mace file with group 1 hand melee piercing. What's the weight of a Morning Star? Oh, 6.
6 pounds.
Okay. Light maces 4, heavy maces 12. Okay, so what does a Morning Star classify as? Is it
I believe it's a martial weapon.
Well, I mean, is it a heavy weapon or is it a light? Because it actually doesn't say. I don't think, unless I keep missing it. It says standard.
It's a normal weapon.
Okay, so that.
Combat scabbard.
Thank you, Devil. You're being very helpful, and I appreciate it. Morning Star, 1d6 small, 1d8 medium.
And 6 pounds, I mean, it's not that bad.
Yeah. That would be the
It's
one.
simple bludgeoning
The
piercing.
1d8 would be the 6 pounds one, so Would that classify as a light weapon?
Light? Not sure.
Yes. Let me.
It's 6 pounds, so it's not so bad. It's not like. No. Jacob, what's your call? What would you call? Light weapon or average?
For what?
Katana is
Morning Star.
I can answer that. That would classify as a heavy weapon. Katana is a 6-pound blade, and that's considered heavy. So.
Yeah, so it's a heavy weapon then.
Yeah.
There's no getting around it.
Yep.
I mean, if
that-
you're
yeah.
just
Most
talking about
bludgeoning are
offhand,
heavy.
I mean, there's a light offhand. There's the club.
Yeah.
I would want a small morning star.
Mhm. And she looks at you. Any particular enchantment you want on it, or do you want me to surprise you?
Oh, can you actually do that?
I specialize in weapons, not armor.
Oh, I get you. I understand. I know there's impact, which will make it hit harder, but that's probably expensive as crap.
You see her grinning ear to ear.
Yeah, that would probably be really expensive, wouldn't it? Maybe something like just a basic enchantment.
Basic enchantment, any in particular, or do you
I
want me
mean-
to surprise you?
I mean, I guess you could go with surprise me, but I mean, just something maybe that'll make it hit harder, or maybe
She
do a
starts
little.
smashing away at her table.
Oh boy.
Alrighty. You can come back at the end of the day, and they'll be ready.
Okay. Before I do go, how much would the mithril breastplate, the warhammer, and the morning star gonna cost?
20,000 souls.
How much would the warhammer, the breastplate, and just a regular morning star cost?
12,000 souls.
The breastplate is definitely on the list right now, and that warhammer interests me quite a bit. I'll be back in a little bit. I gotta go talk to some people.
Alrighty.
I don't have that much.
Hopefully you'll figure out your soul situation soon.
Yep. I step outside. Oh look, there's Jim Lee.
Alrighty, Wayo, you're starting to come out of your consciousness here.
What the hell is this?
You hear a bunch of screaming. These Azizu look like half-baked cannibals.
Can you move the camera?
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Will kind of sits to them and just kind of stares at them.
Oh, so you're about to be eaten.
By the way, you have no weapons. You're completely naked, and you have no souls.
I mean, all he has to do is say a single word.
He stole souls off my body.
And your mana crystals.
Oh,
Somebody's gonna get hit with some spells. You know what? Wayo's not in a good mood right now.
Mhm.
Wayo's gonna intimidate check them.
All right, by all means.
Alright.
Wayo taps into Wayo's alternate self, super edgy Wayo.
you just channel your rage and your curse, and your body envelops in
No.
flames. Yet you
No.
feel nothing.
No, Mirror Wayo. Mirror Wayo is creepy.
Oh,
So,
minor.
they're scared, but it's not because you're intimidating, because you're fucking naked and they'd eat the shit out of you. But you just kind of woke something up in the room that didn't have to be waking up.
Is Wayo in a Sarlacc pit?
Started to wave your dick around, and now problems have. Is that
It's a
mimic?
mimic.
Eat them! Eat them, my friend! God, it's always mimics with you. I know this is just Raptor pandering, but by God, I'm good with it.
I mean, there was actually legitimately mimic in that room. I'm not
Oh,
even
okay.
lying.
My cheeks hurt from smiling.
That's Wayo's job.
I love you and hate you at the same time.
Wayo's gonna try to command the mimic to attack.
Alrighty.
Oh man.
I mean, are you doing it now? Are you rolling for it, or?
Yes.
Okay. Give me that charisma roll.
Oh, charisma?
Yeah, charisma.
Just base charisma?
With your modifier, of course.
But I mean, like, no check, just charisma.
Yeah, just charisma.
Okay, there you go.
Alright. The mimic is sympathetic with your pleas and starts looking at the Azizu as if they're fucking
Candy.
dinner. The Azizu starts stacking up in the corner, scared.
So many organs, so little time.
They look at you like, look. If we let you go and not eat you, will you call off the mimic?
Wayo crosses his arm and pouts at that notion. They know what they did.
Please.
Wayo stands his ground.
The mimic starts edging closer. One of them gets on his knees. I'll suck your dick.
Well, he's not family, so that's not gonna work.
Wayo sticks out his hand and presses his thumb into his palm as if it's like, pay me.
Fine. We'll give you all our souls. All of them. You end up with 4 of those tiny ass pills that you had before.
The ones that were what, 1,500 each?
No. Tinier.
Oh, the 500. 4.
No.
Smaller means more, so I'm guessing it's like 300,000.
More than that, technically, since there's 4 of them.
Well, I mean like per pill.
Oh.
No, per pill, it's the same as the small one from before, so it's
Oh,
technically
okay.
600,000.
Okay, so it was it's 150,000 per pill, right?
Will looking at the money, smiles, waves to them, and leaves.
So you're gonna call off, right? As you're leaving.
Wayo just waves as he walks out.
You hear a bunch of horrifying screaming. You hear some bumps in the back of the door. And you see a limb fly out the window.
Wayo's gonna take the limb.
Alright, you got yourself an Azizo fucking bone.
I'm gonna go
Or
find that
fucking
store
arm. You're gonna go find that what? The store key?
Store? Yeah.
Okay, did they give you your stuff back, or are you just still
Nope.
walking naked but with a bunch of money?
Completely naked. But Wayo's done this before.
Just
Alrighty.
swinging your dick around.
Alrighty. So we're gonna swing back to
He is.
swing back to Me Sure Truth.
Their mistake was thinking they could eat Wayo.
And live to tell the tale.
Alrighty, so back to you, Truth.
Alright, ma'am. I think I have gathered the necessary additional funds. What's the total here?
Looks like you have about 25,000
Correct.
plus the 5,000 you gave me extra. 30,000. You need about another 5,000.
What? How do these souls convert? What sort of, you know?
Athmara taps you on the shoulder. I got you. Here, take this pill.
All right. Well, I mean, if you don't mind, not buying
No,
it,
it's fine. It's for a good cause.
I appreciate it, sir. We will have a powerful new ally for your sacrifice.
He smiles at the word sacrifice. Anyway, so yeah, you have about enough. Here's the pieces you need. Good luck creating whatever you fucking need to make.
Well, thank you. It's more summoning than creating, but I appreciate the the vote of whatever.
I mean, demons don't summon.
You know what? I'm just gonna leave it at that because I don't want you prying into my business.
Alrighty. Step out the shop. Guessing you're heading back to the fountain.
So, you guys done with shopping?
Alright, hold that thought for one moment. Well, if you want to catch up real quick.
I'm going to the store.
Alrighty, head in the direction.
I have no idea where I am.
It's gonna be that way. You
Roll
need to
for
go up.
survival.
Oh, wow.
Wide way out.
I'm looking for a wide boy.
Wide-
It's gonna be
wait, why
that
did I
way.
actually-
Oh, you're too wide. Oops. There you go.
I'm too.
Oops. Not inside there. That's for later.
Wayo is teleporting around
That's what she
a
said.
lot of wacky things.
You're nearby the shop, by the way. Your friends see
Yeah.
you naked.
I wave to them while carrying the arm as I storm into, I think it was this guy's shop.
As
The
you
guy-
as you walk by, Xana pulls out like the random pair of socks someone gave him, tosses it to you for you to cover your shame.
Wayo puts the socks on his fists.
The Asiso looks at you fucking funny. He's like, shit.
I take the arm, I slam it on the table.
I can explain.
Slim arm again.
Look, man, I'm in a lot of debt, man. The truth is, I'm not really a good magic man.
I'm in a lot of debt, man. To who? Because they're probably all dead now.
I mean, look, man, I'm just trying to get out of debt, man. Oh, that's not even my brother, man. That's just me.
Wayo's just staring at him.
Okay, man, here. You can have your shit back. Just please don't kill me.
Wayo takes his stuff and I hand him one of the pills and I leave.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, guys, there's so many little butterfly girls to choose from. I can't pick.
What?
Yeah.
exactly what I said, sir. Do I need to repeat myself?
No. That's fine. Do what you want to do. Alrighty, so you're all back together. Jimry.
Jacob.
Jacob?
Yes.
Yeah. Everyone's back together. The whole group is back together. We regrouped.
Things are really expensive in this town, by the way.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I agree with you there.
They are also just desperate for people to do anything. Literally the person I was trying to buy something from gave me a task to go hunt an animal of some kind. I told him I'd offer. Do you guys see if we wanted to do it or not?
Well,
I mean, like, how much money do we have left at this point?
I mean, I haven't bought anything.
Wayo kind of takes out his hands, still with the socks on them, and shows everyone the money he has.
How?
Wayo does the smug face.
Wait, those are the same size as... Yoink! Grabs one. And just starts booking it back towards the blacksmith.
Wayo gives one to everyone else.
What'd you give out?
One of the really big the pills that I got from the guys.
You only have 3 of those pills left. You know that, right?
So I give it out to everyone else.
I
got
mean,
what
you
I
only
gave
give
for
you only
everyone.
give one to Jimly and you only give one to Tom. Fair doesn't
That's
get one.
He's got his weird mirror. He's fine.
Yeah. Question, what is the size of these butterfly girls in kicks?
well, familiar size. About the same size as Luna.
It's about the
So
size
5 foot tall and 5 foot wide.
Exactly.
So these don't classify as mini girls then.
No, they do.
They're still short.
They're fairy
5
sized.
foot is still short.
I mean, fairies vary in size.
She's not the fucking fairy queen. She's fairy sized.
Who mentioned anything about fucking the fairy queen?
Well, I did, for instance, but they're tiny size.
Okay, I'm done with that gag. Anyhow, yes, back to the blacksmith.
She looks over at you. She's still working on the stuff that you requested.
Alright, so you can't enchant the armor, but what can you do to the hammer and to the Morning Star?
What does you want me to do? Or are you just asking me how much I can do for a certain amount?
Kind of a bit of both. Can you... I know this is not the best place to ask for it, but can you apply holy damage? I know, it's a really dumb question, but at the same time, it would be a really useful thing. We've
She
been
starts
fighting
pulling
a lot
out a
of...
cross from her fucking dresser.
We've been fighting a lot of undead crap. You would not believe it. I think the last, like, non-evil...
She pulls out tongs and starts holding the cross with it.
Awesome. How much is that going to cost before you do it?
It's a hazard fee, so it costs about 15,000 extra.
So to apply it to both the Warhammer and to the Morning Star... So that's an extra 30,000. What was it before? You said it was going to be like...
12,000.
Okay.
Is there anything else you want done to it?
Above game here, so it'll be a +1 Morning Star +1 Warhammer with Holy, right?
No.
What?
It's gonna be a +2.
Oh, +2. Okay.
She's not charging you for the fucking quantity. She's charging you for the quality.
Okay.
She's not a bad blacksmith.
Okay. Then I pull out. And it's like then I'll just go ahead and pull out my katana and the gladius and be like, "Can you do the same thing to these?"
It's gonna be another 30,000.
I can do that at this point.
And I'm guessing you want me to upgrade them too?
Oh,
I figured that's what the cost. That's what the 30,000 would be.
No, the 30,000 for the 15,000 hazard fee for each
yeah,
item.
I'm just gonna ignore that.
Right. What?
Nothing.
You know what? Okay. If you can make the katana and the gladius, upgrade the gladius and the katana needs a little bit extra. Make them holy, but then maybe make. Just do something special with the Warhammer and the Morning Star. Like maybe some extra damage type on one of them, but they don't have to be as strong as what you would make the Gladius and the Katana.
So let me get this right. You want me to upgrade your katana,
Mm-hmm.
make it holy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you want me to do that as well for the Gladius.
Yes, please.
And you just want me to apply anything really to the Warhammer and the Morning Star.
Yeah. I'll let those two be a surprise. But nothing super expensive on those two. Those will just be backups.
I'll round that up to about 85,000. I know it sounds a bit expensive, but I promise you I'm worth it.
I thought you said we weren't allowed to spend our souls on hookers.
He pulls out the 150,000 pill.
She pulls out a few 25,000 pills and a few 5,000 pills. And
Where'd you get
them
the?
back.
Where'd you get the? You got 151 too?
Yeah, I snagged it from Wayo. He gave you one and then gave Truth the other.
I thought those were
Oh.
5,000.
No, they were 150,000.
Oh really?
Yes.
Right. No, she shoos you out of her workshop so she can get to work. Cause
That's all good.
she's got a forge to heat.
Oh wait, before I go, can you potentially remove? It's like I know I keep adding more stuff, but can you potentially remove the extra padding and stuff from this coat? Because once I start wearing that mithril breastplate, I'm not gonna need the extra weight in this coat anymore.
She looks at you. There's not really much I can do with armor. I can make it. Can't really unmake it.
Okay. Thank you anyway. Just starts to re-snug his jacket back on.
Just know that you're gonna if you gave me your only weapons, you're gonna be defenseless out there.
Only weapons.
Well, I mean,
Walks out
I
the
could
door.
give you a rental.
No, I'm leaving at that. He laughs at only weapons and walks out the door.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
You hear the forge go ablaze, hammering away.
Excitedly clapping and rubbing my hands. Well, my gauntlets together. It's yes. Crap, my gauntlets. Oh well.
Alright. The group's
Last
back together.
Yep, I'm back with everybody else. So good news, I've got weapons. And then hands all but 5,000 back to Wayo, so he gets
No.
No, he gets
85,000.
50. He gets 65,000 back.
Hmm.
So 2 25,000 pills, and then 3 5,000 pills. And I still have my 5,000.
Mm-hmm.
When I get my
Wait,
stuff.
so what were the pills again? Just so I can.
You've got 3 5,000 pills and 2 25,000 pills. So you have 65,000 that I just gave back to you.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Ephemera looks at Gimli. So, did you find what you want?
Nope.
He leans over at you. I know you can get some conquests.
Oh god.
I'm very tempted until I told my party that I was not gonna spend my souls on hookers, so I am not gonna spend my souls on hookers.
Whale's gonna tap you on the shoulder and be like, technically they're not the souls given to you by butt sausage.
Are you counting that as
Counting
one
that as
word or
one
two? Oh,
Yeah,
okay, I see how it is.
Counting that as one word.
It is a name, sir. It is
Yeah.
a name.
Alrighty.
I agree, and I ask for directions to the nearest hooker location.
It's gonna be the odd-shaped building down south. Just south of here.
No, Devil, I will not be going with him for hookers.
And so, anybody want to come with me for hookers?
Actually, given this influx of cash, I need to make my way back to the old witch's coven.
Oh yeah, and you just made me, because you're not an alchemist anymore, but it did make me. You still remind me of the other you. I need potions because I need to be able to heal myself.
Well,
Potions.
Slowly grabs one of those 5,000 pills back out of Whale's hand.
Whale gives you one of them.
Thank you. You scare me and you worry me sometimes, but you are at heart a nice person. And he pats you on the hand.
Potions is gonna be roughly. Should be nearby. Should be northeast somewhere.
Northeast. East. Okay. Anybody want to come with me? Might be able to find some interesting things that you can drink that's not alcohol.
Ephemera says, if you need me, I'll be waiting at the fountain right here. As he pulls out a bit of chalk.
It's a nice fat. Sense motive?
Yeah, if you want to do that.
Just like, yeah, everything that all seems fine and dandy and normal. Pulls out chalk. With my new prowess and sense motive, I roll in that 20 plus 9.
Yeah, it just looks like he's gonna put down some holy symbols on the fucking fountain.
Wait, holy symbols?
Yeah.
And 180 turns back to Ephemera. What you doing?
Desecrating their village a bit.
I can't say that that's a great idea. Maybe wait to do that until right when we're about to leave.
Oh, they'll never notice.
I kind of noticed. I think
he
they
leaves a
would.
mark on the fountain. It disappears. See? They'll never see it.
That's snapping his gauntleted fingers together. like that magic mark thing that like certain magic-y people can do? Or are you
I know
just
what you're referring to.
you just hiding the mark with magic or some crap?
He just smiles. Don't worry, just go get your potions. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Okay, nothing more to read into there, into that. Santa hardly trusts anybody.
Alrighty. Gimli?
But he's very interested that those were holy symbols.
I mean, I'm gonna hold off on getting hookers for right now.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold off.
I'm surprised.
It's called foreplay, Raptor. You gotta prepare yourself.
Alrighty. Wayo, anything you want?
I'm thinking. Yeah, no. I'm just gonna hold on to these.
While Ephemer's working with the Ch2, he kind of mentions, well, it's kind of a shame the bank isn't open. You'd make a killing in investments right now.
Wayo shrugs.
Truth. Guessing you're heading back to the old witch place?
I have some other
Alright.
requests with this new influx of money.
Truth is away.
Alright.
To the truth cave. Doodle-doodle-doo.
She looks at you, surprised at your turn. Alrighty. What happened? Did you lose your stuff already?
Nope. Fortune favors those that, hope for it. And I've come back to see if you have some more serious witchy gear.
How serious are we talking?
Well, this may seem like an odd request, being that I am a man, but a corset of dire witchcraft would be advantageous.
Of course, Seth.
Yes. Don't look at me weird.
Well, she looks at you. Oh, you're kind of skinny, I guess. Alrighty. Give me one moment. I'll just whip that up for you real quick. It's gonna take me a while, but should be roughly 90,000 souls.
Excellent, excellent.
If you got that kind of
Oh, I
cash.
most certainly do, man.
Alrighty. Well, it'll take me a few hours to whip up, so come back to me later, and I should maybe have it ready.
All right, all right. I will be back. Well, I apparently have some time to kill, gentlemen.
Sounds like you want to get some hookers, Ephemer Snickers.
I mean, I'll hang out with some hookers.
Gimli's gonna let it hang in some hookers.
I mean, I will neither conform nor deny what Jimmy would do.
Alrighty, so Xana, you're heading towards potions, right? Go ahead and try
Yeah,
to
I'm just
find
gonna
your
be-
way around.
I'm just gonna be looking around. It said north and east, so I would assume it wouldn't be this one to my left, but maybe this one to the right. I would just open up the door and look in.
You finick with the handle, you see that it's somebody's house.
I wouldn't go. Yeah, Oh, just okay. Yep. Nope. Just keep on walking.
Kick down the dungeon door.
And I'll try this door right here next to me.
The one to the right, I assume you're talking
Yeah.
about. It opens, you see someone in their house drinking some tea.
Apologies. This looks more like the living quarters. Where's the alchemist? As he starts to walk back out.
She stops you. You're looking for an alchemist?
Yes.
Now, I don't know if I'm not technically an alchemist, but
Potions specifically.
you're looking for potions. Well, fortune favors you. I'll gladly give you these potions for free. If you can help me with one thing.
He's just doing the blank stare, just waiting.
Well, if you can help, if you can help my situation in the building on the left, I'd be really appreciative.
And what situation is that?
You'll know it when you see it. Something tells me you've seen this kind of thing before.
You have no idea the things I've seen as I walk out. And when she said next door, does she mean this door or this door?
This door.
Okay, I will go check that door.
It's locked.
Can I, without any lock-picking tools or thieves... Oh man, I need to get those too. Without any thieves tools or lock-picking tools, can I still attempt a disabled device check?
Nope.
Well, rules as written.
If you have the skill for it, but you don't have the skills for it.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I took a level in Rogue, sir. I now have a disabled device plus 11.
You should be able to.
Thieves' tools just remove the negative. Without the tools, it's a -2 to try to, just get through.
Okay. D20 plus 9. Thank you, buddy.
I would figure that without the tools, you'd be trying to get in using a dagger instead.
That's probably... I'd be like trying to slip it like through like the lock on the side at the edge of the door.
Alrighty, you open the door.
Jimmy the lock.
You see a very familiar sight.
What the hell? What the hell? And familiar sight?
Yeah. It's like you've seen this
I'm not
before.
familiar with that at all.
Does this look like the Bernie room in the mansion?
No.
No?
Way before. A certain buzzsaw actually looked like she was in a similar situation.
Okay, so this appears to be someone stuck inside of like a summoning circle, keeping them trapped.
More or less.
Okay, I will walk back out of this room, unjimmy that lock,
Alright.
because with a successful disabled device, I can just redo and undo as I please now. And I will go back to that door, go back to that person, and be like, "The heck is going on in there?"
You know what's going on.
Yeah, there's someone stuck inside of a like summoning circle thing. I've dealt with that before, but I don't know what that's about, and I'm not all for just I mean in this place
What?
especially. Just
Releasing demons.
yeah, I mean if someone's locked up in there, it's probably for a reason here.
You may find it odd to believe, but a long time ago, demons were our closest allies.
What is this person that I'm talking to?
You recognize her, but very faintly.
Ah, darn, why did this slide like 50 feet over?
She looks like a relic from the past. You know, like 300 years ago.
Yeah, I was getting ready. I figured that that's where you were going. I was just trying to think of a way to word it. You wouldn't have happened to have been a princess like 300 some years ago, would have you?
She laughs. Me, a princess? No. No, 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 no.
You look familiar.
Well, it is what it is. I'm just about a humble dead witch now. Or better said, a forgotten witch. Not really dead. As the saying goes, it's much easier to travel through time here than it is anywhere else. So I'll just bide my time until the time is right.
The character, my character and both the player are genuinely confused as to what is being said right now.
She just smiles. If you would kindly help that poor demon out, I'd really appreciate it.
What are the potions you're going to air quotes give me?
Let's see. Assuming you're an adventurer, you're probably gonna need some serious potions. So, about 3 cure serious wounds,
That sounds good.
and an undisclosed potion that I have my own design.
I'm very hesitant to even touch that.
I'm sure you sampled one before, maybe 2.
You mean that stuff that made me super awesome at doing backflips?
I wouldn't know. Hell, you know what? If you do it for me now, I'll give 1 to each of your party members. Your allies, Truth, Gimli, Whale. How does that sound?
Wait, are you the thingy that messed with our head while we were stuck in the betwixt?
I have no idea what you're talking about betwixt.
I walk out of this room. I'm getting all kinds of nothing but confusion today.
Sounds like a job we should take.
Well, you know what? Before I start walking down, I'll follow up because of curiosity. I'll go back into this room. And I'll talk to this demon. Why are you in here?
She starts pulling her chains. Or tugging at her chains.
Yes, I get that. You are chained up. You're stuck inside this circle. I
You
get
see that her head is boxed. So you can't really hear her. You see lips moving, but you can't really understand what she's saying.
Can I attempt to read her lips?
Do you have the language of reading lips?
Is that a language?
Yes.
Oh, I just thought maybe that was...
Nope, it's definitely a language.
Well, Inkik, she wouldn't recognize the amulet because it's not out in the open. I keep that crap hidden in my like bag. I understand that those potions would be a great boon to my party, but at the same time, I am just all about not messing with crap I shouldn't be messing with. I'm just gonna back out
You
of
messed
this
with
room.
Claudia.
Huh?
You messed with Claudia.
Yeah, but that was a different scenario.
Yes, it was releasing a demon onto the human realm versus releasing a demon into the demon realm. This is where they're supposed
Yes,
to be.
but here's the. Yeah, this is where they're supposed to be, but they're in charge here, which means if one of them are locked up, more than likely there's a reason, either it be a bad or a good reason, I don't know. In the human realm, I can pretty much guess that they've probably been summoned or been held there, and it was inside a cultist lair, so, you know, if it starts killing some people, it's just killing cultists doing our job.
Until it, leaves the cultist area and then goes to a town and then continues killing people.
In the demon realm, like it did. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go back for that other door I was seeing on down, because this is just...
I will point out that based on your decision-making process, this makes very little sense.
I'm more cautious now. More crap's happened. I'm tied to some undying, ever-living spirit man who got cursed and his wife got cursed and now can't feel, can't taste. Well, can kind of feel, but everything's just cold. Can't taste. I've watched a party member disappear into a parallel timeline after failing to be able to save her. He's got some baggage. Oh, yeah, then not to mention got nommed on by a freaking alligator. Can't forget that.
That has nothing to do with anything about summoning circuits. Nothing at all.
I'll check this door.
You check that door?
Yeah, checking the door.
Unfortunately, that is locked, and unfortunately, you will not be able to pick it with your lockpicks.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna try it anyhow. Yeah, I'll just keep looking around until I find... Which, well, now that I see that I'm back on the street that leads towards the fountain, I'm just gonna head back towards the fountain and inform everybody what the heck's going on. And hello, who's this guy? And why do I see blue spice?
You recognize them.
Holy crap, Gregor!
He pulls you to his side. Shh! Kubi. Be looking for weird people.
Kind of weird people.
Glowy eyes, black skin.
Sounds like a drow.
Scarier than drought. Much, much scarier.
Scarier than a pack of wolves.
Me killed many.
That's right, because you're the best, Gregor. Holds up a fist to do a fist bump.
He taps you on the shoulder. Yumi, be careful out there.
You too, Gregor.
Street's not exactly safe.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious. Good luck, buddy. Be safe. Good seeing you not being in forced combat.
You hear him say, "What?" as he runs off in the distance.
Okay, lightly concerned about that. Hey, someone mentioned something about glowy-eyed creatures, right?
No, who mentioned that?
I mentioned that at one point.
Yeah, Gregor's apparently gonna go kill some, so yeah, we're good. Yeah, Gregor's here, by the way. Remember, big giant orc guy.
I think I was told to meet him. I got told to meet someone on the northern side of town. They were gonna go hunt some glowy-eyed creatures, and I was supposed to go help.
Oh, hey, also there's a barrel of busted open drugs back there if you want it, Jimly. You can go get high and have a good time with your hookers. Was there no response to that?
Jacob,
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah. I'm just sleepy.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty. So I guess anyone else want to do anything here?
Nope.
I would, yeah, I would basically just be waiting for my crap to be done because, I'm just not gonna mention any of that stuff because that was just all kinds of shaky.
Okay. Well, you're good, right?
Yep. Got my stuff.
Alrighty. Mare's pretty much cleaning up shop with the whole fountain. He's almost done. Thomas, I'm assuming, but it's the truth. I'm assuming you're almost done with
Hey,
all
Thomas
that.
is also my name.
Or you just
So
wait?
yeah, I was just gonna go grab the stuff whenever she was done.
Alrighty. Well, y'all see a familiar face coming around the corner.
Oh God.
You.
He stops and look. What the fuck do y'all want?
Maybe kill you. That would actually be nice.
That's funny.
You think I'm joking, and I'm not.
Yeah, well, good luck with that, bud. Starts heading off into the armor shop.
My crap's being made in there. I don't like him being in there.
You gonna go in there, I'm assuming?
Oh, I'm gonna eavesdrop. Eavesdrop.
I guess roll that perception.
Mm.
Getting some muffly noise here and there. You hear mostly the forge being clanged out, but every other word you kind of hear. Meet, place, here, later. Okay? And then Heathcliff steps off the door. He looks at you. What do you want?
I'm waiting for her to get done making my stuff.
You know when
As-
she gets passionate about a project, she's gonna be working on that all night, right?
She said come back at the end of the day.
Yeah. What do you think the end of the day is?
I don't know. Everything's always on fire here.
Yeah, well. Sit back then and relax, because it's gonna be a while.
I assume he's walking away with his back towards me.
Yeah, he's going back to his place.
Xana's just gonna like turn around as he's walking away and just flip him off behind his back.
He goes back home.
Wait.
He looks over at Wayo. Hey, Foxboy, I got something you might be interested in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just kind of stares.
He goes back into his place.
No, I know I'm the person who goes into weird shops for no reason, but I don't trust like.
You already
Wales-
know how Xana feels about this guy. He's ready to kill him. So. Also, he mentioned something about meeting. Sounded like he was gonna meet back at the blacksmith shop later or something. I only caught bits and pieces of it. Still don't trust him.
Okay. Wayo's not gonna follow him. Instead, Wayo's gonna have some fun.
Gonna go fox form, play in the fountain.
Yes, exactly.
Ah, yay.
Wait, I think Devil's right. Wayo, are you still naked?
No, I got my clothes back.
Yeah, you got his stuff back.
But did you ever put it back on? You got it back, but you never put it back on.
Well, yeah. I'm probably holding on in a bundle then.
You
Yeah, I've
could
been
be
staring at
could be
naked ass
slowly
whale for a
dressing
bit.
I do have socks on my hands though, so I'm not 100%.
Yeah, you cover that shame. Those dirty, filthy hands. Because you apparently have a need to swing your dick around.
Don't you mean pause?
I mean, it depends on what form he's in.
That is true.
I think even humanoid, I think the feet are still like digigrade.
But they're still like hands. They're maybe kind of pawish,
Well-
but they're still hands.
Well, he didn't put the socks on his feet. He put them on his hands,
Yeah.
and he has to have human-like hands in order to actually be able to do anything.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So they might still look paw-ish and furry and everything, like still have pads on the inside or whatever, but it's still a hand.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna be messing around in the thing, the pond, as a folks.
Naked sock puppet theater. Excellent. Maybe we'll be able to get more souls for that.
The heck is that thing? Do I have to roll perception to see what I just saw? I feel like going that direction is a bad idea by yourself, Truth.
I saw something.
You're not the only one.
Well, there's lots of somethings around here. If it's gonna be a while before our, equipment is done, I should find somewhere to maybe do the ritual.
Well, I wouldn't suggest the room that's directly north and east of you, or west of you, I mean, because, yeah, there's like a summoning circle or some crap in there, and someone who's all locked up. It's a demon. It all seems like
I
bad
don't know, that
juju.
sounds like a pretty quiet place to go.
That sounds like a very not safe place to go, and I would highly recommend.
I mean, if they're in a summoning circle, what are they gonna do?
Somehow find a way to jiggle that one slightly degraded chain just right to where everything breaks loose and suddenly get out and murder you.
I would point out, you still don't understand magic very well, do you?
Shrug.
Truth finishes
I
up with the fountain.
Still don't.
I don't see any doors.
Oh, it's probably further. I was probably thinking it's the one on the other side. Yeah, actually, where the camera token is. Although, I'm mainly following because where I saw the thingamajig.
Over to the left.
I guess it would technically be more to the right. Whoops, sorry, didn't mean to ping that. I was trying to move my thing. Wait, why am I telling you this?
Epmer looks at Jimly. So what did you end up
door.
buying?
Time to get
Nothing.
to some quiet.
You, know,
Fair enough.
you still got your money. You could buy stuff, man.
I mean, I don't really have anything I want to buy.
Do you not want to buy the backpack?
I mean, it's a neat thing, but I really can't carry it.
You could get one of the smaller ones, couldn't you?
Even if you
I
got
mean,
a small one, he's not
The
strong.
small one's still pushing the weight limit.
You could talk
what-
to, you
My
could talk
heavy
to
load-
someone
But
about
hold
carrying it
up,
for
hold
you.
up. Doesn't the bag of holding put it in like a pocket dimension where it doesn't weigh as much?
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
bag still has a weight.
Yeah, that's why that one said it weighs 60 pounds. You're trading 60 pounds constantly on that one item for how much was it? 1,500 pounds that it could contain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how much can you hold?
The
Naturally.
bag weighs 15
My heavy.
pounds.
Which one?
Bag of holding.
There's 4 of them. There's 4 of them.
The one that came up when I looked up bag of holding?
Because the 15-pound one's the grade A one, and it only holds 250 pounds of
How many pounds of stuff are you looking to hold?
I mean, I don't know.
Now the first version is only 15 pounds in weight and it carries 250 pounds. That would literally carry everything I have on me. I should go get one of those. I would never have to drop pack again. What happens when you put a handy haversack inside of a bag of holding?
Yeah, it's a bit.
I would not recommend that.
I mean, I know you shouldn't do bag of holding in a bag of holding, but, like, it's not a bag of holding.
I thought a handy haversack was just multiple, like, basically like multiple bags of holding.
Yeah, my PC gen has all 4 types of bag of holding. I don't know.
Yeah, we're just saying the first level, like, depending on how much gear you need to hold, the first level of bag of holding that costs 2,500 gold, that one carries 250 pounds and it only weighs 15. So
Yeah, but I'm not carrying 15 pounds worth of stuff.
no, can you carry 15 pounds?
Barely.
Then that's all you would need. It would carry everything else. I mean, would it over encumber you to the point to where it would be an issue? You are still a dwarf, so technically I don't think you can be over encumbered, other than like trying to be doing a dumb feat of I can carry a whole house on my back. I can't be over encumbered. No, that's not how that works.
No, dwarf just means that even when I'm in heavy allowance, I'm still doing my normal speed. You can still, there's still a maximum weight you can carry.
Yeah, so I mean, as long as you're not going over that, you know what we're saying is like this thing will basically top you out at like how much you could carry normally, but it's going to give you like 250, like to be able to just carry around without like issue.
I'm gonna go back and buy the small sack.
The kitty version.
Yeah.
The man purse.
We don't need to carry 1,000 feet of rope. We just need to carry whatever you're carrying and remove it as a consideration.
The guy looks at you. Oh, you're back. Did you ever get help my guy?
No, he ran away. Hey, do you have the baby version of the bag of holding, and how much souls would it be?
Baby version. Yeah, I have a couple in stock. And it'll be about 25,000 if you got it on you.
I hand him one of the 150,000 pills I have.
He smiles, grins a grin. Wow. I see you're also a penny pincher. Alrighty. Well, here's your bag of holding. The baby kitty version that looks like a damn lunchbox. And here is your 125,000. He hands you 25K pills.
Thanks doing business with you, sir.
You're welcome.
I should
Good
probably
luck
actually
with
go
it.
get one of those too. Because my handy haversack is basically at its limit.
Oh, sorry. Did you have any other questions for him, or was that all?
No, I'm good.
Alrighty. So I'm guessing Cakes, you're about to enter that room, right? Although it is locked.
Yep. Hey, bud, can you open this up for me?
Right. Haha. No. I forgot you can't do that.
I mean, I can just break it down, but fine.
I mean, no, I don't recommend doing that, but I wouldn't. Having not seen the shadow thing, Xana will just kind of hang, will kind of hang around, but not leave yet.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he will not pick the lock for you. Which technically he didn't pick the lock before, he just jimmied it. Which reminds him, I should definitely see if I can go find some thieves' tools somewhere. Need that.
Well,
All that training I had going to waste.
yeah, what training? Who trained you to be a rogue anyway?
People I didn't pay attention to. This is a conversation I'm having with myself. You're not involved.
Well, since party member just decides he's gonna, decide that we're not gonna follow that quest line, I'm just gonna walk over here.
Alrighty. Ephemera looks at you. You okay?
Well, I was told of a room that I could sit in for my ritual, but Xana won't open it for me.
Because it's not your room, and it's not a good room to do that
You
kind of
don't
stuff
know
in.
that.
I mean, just do it here at the fountain.
Yeah, that's a stupid
I mean,
thing to do.
It's nice. It's open. It's nice.
Where
it's
anyone
open.
can interrupt me.
Anyone
That's
tries to attack you, I can stab them.
I might know a place, but it might not be there. It's very finicky.
That's an odd statement.
So, I don't know if you're interested
I mean,
or
sure. If it's a place that isn't always there, that sounds like safety.
That
Alright.
sounds like not safety.
Shows what you know.
not. No. I'll
That
take.
sounds like a place that disappears while you're inside it, and then you don't come back out.
Yeah, you're making tons of assumptions today.
I think it might be over this way.
Just gonna
Can't
be
exactly remember.
gonna let it be on the record that most of my assumptions have been fairly accurate.
I would say no to that.
You see him drawing a line right down this building with the chalk.
It's special magic chalk from Chalk Zone.
No. He looks over at you. Looks like we're in luck today. It's there.
Excellent. We haven't.
He points down the hall. You're saying?
I was just saying we haven't been here very long. It's strange that you know so much about this town.
Thank
well,
you.
Well, you guys were off doing your tasks. I've been coming to the town frequently.
Oh, okay.
As he points to some of the buildings. That was chalked. That was chalked. That was chalked. But that hallway down there, whenever I mark that door, it disappears. It never stays. Never sticks.
All right. Well, once again, sounds like safety to me. Let's go.
Alrighty. Ephemera starts knocking on the door.
Famous last words, truth now dies.
It opens. Ephemera enters. Do you follow suit?
Absolutely.
You enter.
Oh, look.
Hey, how's it going?
Not exactly who I was expecting, but guess you'll do.
This better not be rape.
No, I'm not a demon.
I mean, you don't have to be a demon to rape. You hear Xana's voice in your head. It's like, oh, Jesus
Well,
Christ, he was
do
right.
for what?
Hmm?
You said you will do for what?
Well, let's see. I was honestly expecting the alchemist, but the witch will work too.
Okay. That's random. And that's me saying that.
So, let me just give you some advice. The next task you'll be tasked with from your higher ups will be to rob this bank in this area. You're gonna steal a body from it. It may look a little familiar to you. I may or may not know this.
Okay. Well, I definitely called the heist the moment we got in this town, and I'm glad it's about to be a thing. So, a body? Why do they want a body?
Well, from the sounds of your items that you've collected a shard of Ziggy Twixt, which she gestures we're actively in currently. The horns of the old Great One, and a body.
Possession. Gotcha.
Possession. Reality. Who knows what they're planning? I don't exactly like your boss,
Hey, that makes two of us.
but I don't exactly like your enemies
Hey,
either.
I don't like being here at all.
Unfortunately, you have to pick a side to at least get out of here.
Fair enough.
So, far you choose the lesser of two evils, though I can't tell which is worse right now.
I mean, one of them has a goddamn bread dragon, so I mean,
Well, one of them, and let me tell you, you have 4.
bread dragons? I don't think so.
No. 4 paths to take here. You had a complete crossroad.
Okay, I mean, out of this room? Are you talking about people? Because, it's really cryptic,
People.
because I think there's a lot more than just 4 paths. If you truly follow the path of freedom, every direction is a direction.
If that was the case, you'd be helping the Lich. But that's not what you want now, is it?
I mean, I don't know, no Lich. Maybe I would help him.
I guess you're not acquainted with him yet. Sorry, wrong truth. It's very hard to keep a quasi-dimensional conversation going. There's so many of you.
Wait. When we're talking about, just keeping your story straight, I think it's just, good to just tell the whole story. Just tell the whole thing. Don't leave any like things out or lie, and you won't be confused.
Well, did that once. Kinda ruined your life. You died.
I think I would remember that.
No. You wouldn't.
All right, Mr. Cryptic.
So yeah. You can help the Lich. You can help your boss. You can help the optimistic assistant. Or you can help the cops, the law.
Hey, you're not talking to no, snitch. I ain't talking to cops. Fuck the authority.
Huh? Then I guess you can forget about Miss Pentagast and her mercy. That's fine.
It's mercy. The sword?
No. Her
Overwatch
wrath.
here.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if we're not talking about somebody I know, I'm not worried about it.
As you may have heard from your old compatriot, or new compatriot, don't really remember. The place you once known, Tinder Spice, is gone.
I mean, anything can happen in 3 years, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
We've been here 3 weeks.
Well, best of luck.
Well, I appreciate the information, and I will still just continue evaluating as things go. But so far, not a single one of these assholes has actually earned my allegiance at this point. I'm just trying to get out of here.
We'll meet once more in a few days. We'll meet for the first time.
Oh, okay. This is definitely the first time, but, you keep your delusions.
Oh, didn't you want to meditate here or something?
Why, yes, I did.
Feel free.
Hey, if this is the...
I hope you don't mind me watching.
I think we firmly established this is not rape time, so I'm fine with you hanging out, Mr. Cryptic.
Her 1,000 eyes start glaring at you. The room turns black and all her eyes turns towards you.
going uncomfortable yet?
Okay, this is a lot creepier than you originally said, but I'll just look the other way.
You stare at one giant eye.
Yeah, one is a lot less to deal with than thousands. So yeah, I like this direction.
But it's giant.
So?
By the way, you're sitting on an eyeball.
So I'm guessing you're meditating. That's it.
Well, performing the ritual, sure.
Alright. What kind of ritual are you performing?
Summoning a new familiar.
Okay. So you're gonna summon it into Betwixt. Okay.
Sure.
That's gonna be fun.
Summon it anywhere.
Alrighty. So that's gonna take a while.
Yep, 8 hours to be specific.
We're gonna call it here for now.
That sounds good.
It is 12:35, 36.
Mm-hmm.
We'll call it for now. We'll catch back up maybe next week. I might have some more material. Anyway, we'll do the sign out, I guess. Thank you for watching, guys. I've been Staz.
Ben Dirk.
I've been Wayo.
I've been Jim Way.
And I've been in kicks.
Enjoy the rest of your night, guys. Take
Peace.
care.